All right, hey, good evening, Charger Nation. We got 28 minutes, 52 seconds till the varsity kickoff. Getting some festivities going here. Looks like we got maybe some cheerleaders lined up, maybe some seniors. I'm not 100% sure what's going on down there. You got both teams doing their warm-up. Tonight's battle will be between the Lighthouse Christian Chargers and the Christ Prep Patriots team from up around Kansas City. I'll try to fix the visual here. Probably had a little bit of a reflection coming off the windows there. But we're down 28 minutes left to go here. Chargers still warming up on their sidelines and on the field. I do have two special guests joining me right now, and Coach Kevin Grundy, junior high football coach, will be calling this game. But I thought, hey, we're 28 minutes to go here. Why not interview a couple of junior high stars that just finished up their season here? I've got Jonah Smith, plays quarterback for the Lighthouse Christian Charger junior high team. Played a little bit of linebacker, some special teams in there. And then I also have Tobias Godfrey, plays outside linebacker and H-back for the Chargers. And boys, I know you finished up the season tonight. Just a chance for you guys to talk.
Not that big of an accomplishment, but the biggest thing was getting to know all the guys on the team and really getting to grow with them. Me and Toby have grown quite a bit, and then it's been really fun. I feel like we've learned a lot, come really, really far. But we know next year that JV is going to be a challenge that we're going to have to overcome and have some fun with.
All right, hey, appreciate that. We got Tobias Godfrey here now, number 12. Personally, one of my favorite players on the team. Plays with a lot of heart, comes after it. And also, he's my son, so that's why I think he's one of my personal favorites. Toby, any memories from the season or anything that you've got for some of those young Chargers out there that yet aren't maybe on the junior high team?
Just the amount that I've grown and been able to see my brothers grow from last year, just is awesome to watch, because just like our receivers now, like they're the same people, but they've become so much better at their position, and our linebackers, just everyone has gotten so much better in practice.
What could you expect for new players coming to join the program? Tell them what they can expect.
That's a good question.
You can expect to work hard, and you can expect to get better at football, and you can expect to have a brotherhood of guys who are going to support you and love you. You're going to expect to have coaches who are going to want you to be better.
Yeah, one of the great things about the Chargers football team here, right? We absolutely want to win football games and contests on Fridays and Saturdays, but the biggest thing too, right, is hey, we want to win the hearts of these kids, help them with their growth in their relationship with Christ, and that's one of the biggest things coming to the program last year as we moved down here with my family, is just the devotion after practices and the brotherhood that we develop, and that spiritual aspect to the program that you're not going to always find with other teams.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's special. Not every program has coaches who want you to grow in your faith and your manhood.
No.
Okay.
What do you two, this is your 2 years of junior high. Next year you move up to JV. What are you looking forward to the most?
Ooh. Honestly, getting to have another year with these guys, because even if I didn't have football and I had these guys as friends, it would still be really good for me, because the amount of guys that have helped me afterwards at practice, been praying for me, and I've been praying for them. It's been really, really fun. So to be able to grow with them for another season and have hopefully a good season with them.
I would just say, I'm excited to get better and be able to see and compare myself this year to this year to myself next year.
Something really cool we got to do during practice this year was scrimmage with the JV boys, right? So you kind of already know, hey, what the intensity is going to look like, right? Another year of getting bigger, stronger, faster, kind of that next level competition. So yeah, fantastic opportunity to work with those boys.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Earlier in the year. Take me back, right? We had a whole season. Let's do a little reflection here. Some of the favorite memories or some play calls with some of the routes. I know we put in a few different things and we got to run some fun stuff today with cinnamon roll smash, right? That was always one of my favorites. Unfortunately, Meadows didn't get in the end zone, but still fun to see him back there. And then Toby Godfrey, I noticed you jumped on quick today. It was fourth down, maybe third, ran a freeze play. And Ashton Meadows last game was able to resuscitate, so to say, Levi Smith after he, very disciplined, stayed in his stance, got hit hard, and then just some sellies, I think the kids call them these days. And I feel like you knew ahead of time what you were going to do, and you beat Meadows to that. Talk me through that.
Yeah. Well, I'm CPR certified, so I don't know about Meadows, but I know I am, so I had to make sure I'm getting the 2 inches deep. Bring Levi back.
And you did.
Back to life.
It was quick. You were quick, ready. Maybe a shout out to the American Red Cross there and your CPR certification. We'll check that with Coach Brian Wallace, who's big CPR guy. So yeah, that was a fun one today. Jonah, you got anything? Hey, this play, this game, stuff that really kind of stood out?
It was getting to experience the last junior high game. I mean, we only get this opportunity once to go out there together for our last game as a junior high player, which is special because we're not going to be this young again, and we're not going to have the relationships that we do right now, probably ever. So just being able to go out there with them and have fun, but also growing with my brother Levi. He's been a big part of me playing Chargers football, so being able to play another game with him is pretty fun.
Hand over to Levi down here. Who knows what he's doing?
Goofball,
Levi, searching for him down there. I can see him. Got the glasses on with Nolan, red-haired Nolan Thompson, extrovert of the family, so I'm told. Tate Ward. Who else we got down there?
A couple of junior high cheerleaders. Mason Lynch, it looks like. A couple of siblings scattered around in there as well.
Whole Chargers family sticking around from the 12 o'clock game, 6 o'clock varsity kickoff here. Got 20 minutes till we start. Offense is still running through their things out here, getting ready. Coach Grundy.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Any
I am
thoughts
back.
from you, right? I know never
On
usually
this?
short on words. Anything from the season that you'd like to talk about?
Man. Oh, gosh. We'll probably hit it through some of this next broadcast, but I think what I like to see is when kids start putting things together. Not only just positionally, football knowledge and IQ going through the roof, but also knowing what it means to play for one another and holding each other up. Again, kind of what these two yahoos next to me were talking about is, football is usually for a lot of us just a season of life, and we have to keep moving. And so knowing that we're raising and helping pour into the lives of young men who will be fathers or brothers or employees or business owners or whatever they have been called to in life, that we help kind of navigate that path for them and help them be stronger for it. So, man, I love it. I love it when the kids just figure it out, in all those different aspects. So many fun things, like we didn't get to the shimmy shake play today. That's all right. It's all right. We'll get there, but we did get the cinnamon roll smash in like we promised, and we just started having some fun with a few things.
Hook and ladder today?
Yeah, XY out.
XY
we
out,
did a
hook and ladder.
great hook and ladder play. You caught one off your helmet that bounced
Yeah,
at
it
the
was on my
very.
hands.
Oh, was it your
Yeah.
hands? Okay. So lots of good things happening, and just with everything else, I think it's just good to just be loose and relax and have fun. We'll see how that plays into this varsity game coming up because, we can't shy away from the fact that the Chargers have a tall order to fill tonight. And we'll get into that in just a little bit. We do have LCA Chargers senior night here in just a few minutes. So stand by, enjoy. What else? Coach, what did you have, Coach? You got anything?
Yeah, so this was really the first year I had of coaching, right? Last year I kind of sat in the stands
And judged.
and
Judged me.
not judged, wanted to help. So it was November, I think, the last.
I wouldn't have called that play.
I never said that. Not like that. I maybe thought it.
We had a dry erase board on your folder this year.
We did, yeah. And I used it, I think, every game.
Yeah. Yep.
But a chance to come down, really see the boys, right? Talk with them, help them figure some things out, right? And go maybe beyond just the X's and O's of football, which is fun. But you also get a chance to work with those boys. Hey, there's going to be adversity in life. We're going to have to work hard. Things may not always end like we want to. But we stay with it. We stay hopeful. And we just keep driving forward every day.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I will say some of one thing I did not mention whatsoever, and we're going to have to wrap up soon because senior night's starting, but truly every year I coach, I always come away with a better circle of guys around me that coach with me, that get the vision, and it's just cool to have that relationship because we have some great text messages in our group chats and some other things that will stay off air. But, it's just one of those things that's really fun to have that connection and relationship where we can do that and bounce ideas off and have the freedom to do that and the accountability as well of what we do and the responsibility as coaches we have. So, hey.
Absolutely. Thanks, boys, for coming up. We're rolling into senior night here. We got Elijah Applegate down there. Thanks for coming up. We're 16 minutes from kickoff for the varsity contest.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Go Chargers.
This one is you. Good evening, Chargers Nation. We are about to get underway. You're going to have to deal with me at least one more time. But I do have a young spry assistant junior high coach with me who will be chiming in tonight to help kind of navigate this game together. Coach Jeff Godfrey's up here with me. So we're going to be doing some stuff. Again, I want to let you know we're doing our best to make sure the cameras are in focus, the scores online are updated, and you guys let us know where you are chiming into and where you're chiming in from, and we'll holler at ya. Tonight's contest is between the Lighthouse Chargers and the Christ Patriots. Kind of a interesting game tonight. It is senior night. Some of you probably have been hopefully watching and seeing how the seniors were going to be doing their thing and celebrated tonight. And then now, before this contest gets underway, it looks at just under 9 minutes here. Christ Prep comes in here undefeated, 9-0. I think currently ranked second in the current homeschool national standings. And quite the opposite result for us, unfortunately, so far this season. Chargers are 0-9, and I think currently ranked, I don't know what we're ranked.
I'm not sure.
Plus at least 12th. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Not going to dwell on that part. Like we've said multiple times throughout the broadcast over the year, it's not the season we wanted, but it's the season we got. You saw the 5 seniors down there during senior night celebrating their last regular season game. And then here within next week or so, we'll be traveling down to Florida for the football national championship. There's multiple divisions, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those will be broken down with the current standings after this week's games, and then those contests will compete and have champions and runners-up for each one. So tonight's contest, again, third of the triple header we've had. Junior high kind of had the training wheels fall off a little bit in the third quarter, I think is a safe assumption to say. Really good first half, solid. I think it was 12-14.
Yep.
12-14. And then it just went wonky for a while and woke back up again, but it was kind of too little too late and could not catch up. The second game of the evening was the JV programs, and I tell you what, that was a hoot of a game. 14-14 towards the end. And a little bit of drama at the end that probably honestly kind of led to the shifting of the game. Ultimately, the Christ Prep JV team winning. Low snap, kind of rolling back towards the back of towards the end zone. And, one of our players kind of got the ball with his foot a little bit. The refs called it. And what was interesting about that, if you go back and you try and watch it, was we recover the fumble about I'd say probably 15-yard line. But because of the illegal contact, even though we recovered, it gave them an automatic first down, which ultimately led to the drive where they went down and were able to get in the end zone and seal the win for the JV team. A lot of drama at the end of that. It's kind of unfortunate, really. Just players trying to make a play, but the illegal contact penalty had a lot of fallout, and that's just how it goes. But tonight, again, we just a few minutes underway, about 5 minutes away from this game. There's a couple of things here. Let me put this mic down. I was talking with Coach Hunt before the game. A couple of strategies that they're going to talk about that they want to bring to the game tonight. that they think are going to be kind of the keys to success. Real quick, we're going to miss one of our offensive tackles. He's out because of concussion protocol. And then one of our tackles is going to slide over. Josh Elam is going to be acting center tonight, number 50. Then Damian Vestal will come in and be another tackle. Some of the things that the defense for the Chargers needs to be aware of. They do have some playmakers on that side of the ball. And Coach Hunt says we're going to try and look at what they're trying to do with number 10, 5, and 15 and try to get them as the playmakers on the team to kind of get shot down and see what we can do. It's kind of interesting. We're just under 5 minutes. Captains are going to be walking to the field here shortly. Damian Vestal, number 24, Elijah Applegate, 25, Braden Wright, and 65, I believe that is Levi Wall, a.k.a. the Redneck, which he got when he played for me in junior high, that nickname. Anyway, they're going to walk to the center here, and we're going to get the coin toss underway. Some of the things to be – excuse me. All right, we're going to pause for a second for the national anthem. All right.
Hey, we're up 26 viewers online. We got Thad Anderson checking in from upstate New York. He's got a nephew, Zach Jensen, playing tonight. So, hey, everything is looking good on the stream. We appreciate you guys checking in. If stuff is not sounding good or
Upstate New York?
video's not coming through, just let us know. And we'll do our best to keep you in this thing as you're unable to make it here tonight. Cool night here in Ozark, Missouri, low 50s. The rain has stopped.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
a great
sir.
night of football coming ahead Little to no wind out there tonight. Captains are at the center of the field looking for the coin toss here, and we'll find out if we're going to kick or receive.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Something you may not know about Coach Godfrey is he's a lieutenant colonel in the United States National Guard. He flies helicopters.
I do.
Right? He flies. So if you were the head ref, Coach, what coin would you use at the flip? Would you use one of your commander coins?
No. Straight, just.
I know exactly why you wouldn't let that thing hit the ground, but we won't go into that tonight. So what coin would you use if you were going to flip a coin for a football game as big as this? The stage with 23 people following us online right now. 29. What coin would you use?
I'm going with a straight quarter out of my pocket.
What?
A solid. Well, I guess if the Chargers had a coin, I would consider that.
Okay.
But I'm just going straight George Washington heads, right? Regular tails.
No, wow.
Just straight old school. I'm pretty traditional like that.
I would find the biggest metal coaster I could find. And it would have to be like two hands. I'm going to flip it as much as possible. Or like a wooden nickel that gets caught in the wind and just blows sideways. So, which actually, you know what? You brought up an interesting point. Because if those of you listening don't understand what it means to be coined, military, law enforcement, whatever, there's different fields that do that. But mainly in the military world, it's a big deal, right? You know that. You probably have a coin for yourself. I have actually, for the last couple years, thought about, for our 8th grade boys transitioning to the JV level, of having a ceremony of coining them as they move through the program. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because I don't know what the design would be, right?
Well, the new design's out right now, right?
The new design
now
is
that we've
out.
established
It is.
that might be.
I think we may have to look at that.
Yeah.
We're going to check that out a little bit. Anyway, just something I know, just kind of random, went down a rabbit hole there, but we're getting ready to kick off. Christ Prep is back to receive. Listening in upstate New York, and for those of you here watching to support the Christ Prep Patriots, I will apologize. I do not have a roster in front of me. So we will do our best initially to at least call out numbers the best we can see them. However, if we can pull up a roster or get one to us pretty quick, we will
Charger
start
Nation,
calling.
I had to get some help for the JV roster. Shout out to the Rogers family. They were able to push that to me. I know there's one out there on Mighty, but I'll tell you, I'm not the savviest on Mighty, Coach. Even throughout the year, I can check
either.
junior high pretty well.
Me either.
So if there's a varsity, actually, I think there is a varsity roster.
Kyle Edom is back to kick, and this game is underway. Fires it back way deep. 15 is blocking. It looks like for number 10. He's coming out. He got a myriad of blocks, and he's going to get tackled probably right on the edge of out of bounds by number 24, Elijah Applegate, number 3, Kyle Edom, and number, let me see it once you turn around, kid. Number 7, Oliver Moot. There we go. There we
You
go.
don't even need a roster. You know them all by
Well, you know, the
head.
Chargers guys, but I'm sorry, guys. I don't
No,
memorize
Patriots.
the Patriots very
roster.
well.
I'll throw it out there on the chat. We had a Patriots fan watching the Chargers chat on the last one, so
Yeah, let's see it.
if we can get that, we'll take a look.
Again, a lot of history playing both these programs back and forth. We've played them for years. Very like-minded program. Put Christ first in what they do. It's literally in their name, right? So, good coaching staff, pouring into the character of the young men. The Patriots are going to line up 2 wide to the right. More of a quad set, single running back. Use the clapping technique for the snapping the ball. Out to the flats to number 8 real quick. The Chargers try to break down. He's going to gain about 7 on that one. Again, 4 Chargers closed it really quick, but that slot kind of receiver had a good cushion. No pressure on the defensive line to get him in there. And we are on our way. Patriots line rushes up to the ball. Again, that quad set. Snap out. It's going to be handed off to, quarterback keeper out the outside. Makes a quick move. Makes his,
Got the angle on him. 5.
He
Can
did,
run down, hurdles him.
hurdles him about the 20, and 2 plays into this contest, number 5 runs it in.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Grundy had the opportunity for the shoelace tackle, didn't get it done. Chargers could not make it over the top to slow him down. And I hope this is not the theme for the night. Not even a full minute off the clock, and the Chargers are down 1 touchdown. Let's see how it goes. Again, I think, Coach, you will agree we need to finish well. And we'll talk about that here in a second after this extra point. Number 86 for the Patriots are back. Chargers tried to get a jump on it, and they're going to jump off sides. It's going to push that ball a little closer. I imagine they will still kick the ball.
Yeah, I think they're just going to decline it here. They'll snap it, right? They already got the placeholder in place.
Yeah. Encroachment on the defense. Penalties decline. Man, it's like you knew what they were going to do. I will say, I'm going to say this in a second. After they snap this, we'll see if this extra point's good. I can't quite tell who the owner is. Oh, high snap. That, I believe, is a live ball. Is it?
Nope, you cannot return it. It's just going to be no good, point after touchdown. So
No, that's all right. Hey, that's what we need. Maybe that's a little jump start. Yeah. I will say this because I did adequately predict the touchdown in the JV game. I said, hey, we're throwing this jumbo set, and they're going to look for Malachi Keith to run it up the middle. What they need to do is release Clement to the flat and get that touchdown. And next play, boom, shakalaka, there they were.
I was on 4th and goal, right?
Yeah,
we tried
awesome.
3 in there, and we were less than a yard. And I thought, hey, we got this.
Yeah,
right?
Christ, man, Christ Prep is always super disciplined, always well coached. And they got athletes. You can tell they know what a gym looks like, know what some weights look like, and it's showing. I mean, they're doing really well in the standings. They'll be playing in the top division for the national championship title this year down in Florida, down in Panama City. And so here we go. Let the Chargers have an opportunity to see what they can do with the ball. He kicks it deep. Elijah Applegate gets hands on it about the 19. He's looking for that wall to the right and gets wrapped up by a host of Patriots at the 20-yard line. I'm trying to think. I had something else I was going to say, and I completely went blank, but that's all right.
All right, Patriots will take over. Not Patriots, sorry. Chargers will take over at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 10:56 to go here. Break the huddle. Looks like the Patriots are in a 4-man front, maybe a 4-4 here. Twins up top, single receiver down. On the bottom of your screen, motion over. There's a snap.
Got it to Braden
play.
Wright,
Hey,
yeah.
Good run up. That's good for
Senior
8.
Braden Wright powers through that hole, dragging a couple Patriots with him. We need to play with that chip on our shoulder. That's what I was going to say. The founder of the Chargers football program, David Lone, spoke to the players last night, or 2 nights ago, excuse me. And I'll just wait to tell you what he says. Here we go. Base formation for the Chargers. Grant Clement back. Snaps the ball again, hands it off to Braden Wright. He finds a hole. He's going to get that first down. So David Lone spoke to the Chargers this night, talking about the history, how it started out with only 8 people, or 7 people really, for an 8-man team. And then the program has grown to what it is now. And being that, I believe Coach Lone played a little college football. May be wrong. He was equating this game to hopefully it's what South Carolina and Vanderbilt did to Texas A&M. Unexpectedly, David and Goliath story, which is kind of the narrative of what we have for this game a little bit, to where the Chargers play hard, play disciplined, keep the ball moving, and before you know it, we find them standing on top at the end of this contest. So we will see how it goes. Whistle was blown. I think they're just trying to get some things set. Again, we're up here in Ozark. We're up here in a box with no access to the crowd. So it's just us talking here.
Snap.
Before the snap, flag coming in from the near side ref.
Coach Hunt signaling down there. It's on them. Let's see, right? Usually they line up in the neutral zone and still let that play happen. But what do we got?
Going to be false start. Yep. Going to get a little movement before it goes.
False start on the Chargers.
Well, that is not the way we need to go, but that doesn't take a genius to figure that part out. Hey, does that say we're up to 42 viewers already?
42 viewers.
Reaching the world tonight from Ozark, Missouri.
We did have Marcus Neal checking in from Lancaster, PA.
What?
Says appreciate being able to watch the game. Hey, you're welcome. It's fun to call it up here.
Oh,
Trap play.
that looked
back.
like a trap play, but man, they had
way?
man, it looked like it was not the way it should have went. Host of Patriots blitzing on that outside and crashed down pretty hard. You know, and we saw that in the junior high game. We had a couple plays pulling guards, and man, those disciplined defensive linemen just follow right down and good pursuit angles, and you know they shut it down. 4 wide for the Chargers here. Grant Clement gets up. Kind of a low snap, but he fires it. Coming back to Nate
good.
Fisher. Back to the
No catch,
original.
they're calling
What?
it.
Oh.
Line Judge said it was on the ground. Fisher disagrees based on his body language there. No instant replay up here, but I guess we'll have to take their word for it. Gonna bring up third in about 20,
A mile?
20-ish maybe?
Yeah, we'll say an ish. All right, let's see what they have dialed up. You wonder here if they're going to try to attack the middle of the field with a crossing route with Sawyer Morris. Up top right is Morris, 15, Jaden Mayo, number 30. Johnson in the slot position. Here they go. They're firing off. Grant Clement's looking to his right. He gets pushed out of the pocket, and he scrambles.
No catch.
Jaden Mayo fell towards it, but there was not enough on it, and the Chargers are going to have to punt the ball away.
Fourth and 20, 8:40 in the game. Chargers back, punting. Kick will be from their own about 9-yard line.
Yeah, they're
Get
back a
snap
little
here.
bit.
There's a snap.
Good
Kicks
boot. End over
Gonna
end.
be returnable.
Oh, he
Got
bobbles
Get that
it.
football.
He bobbles it. Number 10 bobbles it. And number 17 gets tackled about the 37. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, down
25
here.
looks like he's probably blocked.
Not sure. That's
I think
59.
that 59. I think
don't
that's
recall.
Branscombe. I think that may be Marshall Branscombe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. If that's the case, got a little block in the back. Probably going to add a little to the extra. Oliver Moog was able to go down there and help get the pursuit after the muffed kick return, and it looks like they will go ahead and spot that about the 37. 38? Yeah, 38. So good flip of the field, really, Coach.
Yeah, big punt. Gets it out of our end zone. 30, 29. Ball on the 29 where the Patriots will take over. 8:26 left in the first quarter here.
All right, we got some noise being made up here. We're visited in the booth by our special guest. Oh, and she has snacks. Oh, where are you going? You're going to say hi to Chargers Nation.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, you dork.
I hate being on the.
Do you want this or not?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the young, the beautiful, the vibrant Megan Grundy. Making sure I have all the snacks I need. Oh, toss out to number 18. And who was that?
Good for
Oh,
two.
got a little extracurricular out there.
Blocking a little past the whistle. I think that's going to go on the Patriots.
I think so too. They tangled up, and he rolled Kyle Edom now. It could have been a little bit of both, but we're going to see what the ref says. Again, out to the flats, I believe it was number 18, and then we collapsed on it pretty well to get some coverage. Not a large gain on that play. You know, we got to hand it to the refs, though. This is the third game, a long day. It's kind of chilly. It was kind of misting earlier during the JV game. The flag is going to be waved off.
Yeah, how about that? 2nd and 10.
I think some mutual rustle and tussling out there.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They'll probably may mention something to those two boys. Say,
Yeah.
Good, play to the whistle, keep it clean.
Yep. Trips out to the left for the Patriots. Number 10 there in the slot. One of the players, Coach Hunt, was trying to observe earlier in film. So let's see if they try to get the ball in his hands.
Snap, dive, play.
Oh,
Good
good
tackle.
shoestring tackle there by
Got
number.
a flag on the play, middle
Again?
of the field. Probably a hold would be my guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, Kyle Edom, free safety, came up, saw the run, saw the hole that was being created, and came in.
Could be hands to the face. Who knows? Let's see. Right in the middle here where the linemen play.
They marked the ball at the 39. No, 34, excuse me. Holding on the offense. That's the way. I like it.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 18
No,
now.
yeah.
My math is right.
Even if it's not, there's no one here to stop us from being wrong.
2nd and 18 it is.
Yes, we go. Kind of a 11 gets repositioned on the left side of the formation. Oh,
Ball's out.
the bumbled snap. Let's see if the Chargers get a hold of it. I think they recover it.
They got it. They got it.
Oh, the defense.
Chargers
Oh,
take over on the 17.
The back judge came up immediately and said, Chargers recover that football. That is what I'm talking about. Boom, shakalaka, my friends. The
Bring it
Chargers
way
are
back.
going to get a good defensive stand. Ball at the 19. Let's see what they can do with it.
We're up to 48 viewers. We're looking fantastic. Crushing it. 1st and 10. Chargers got the ball inside the 20. Let's go, Chargers.
7:48 on the clock. Chargers break the huddle. Chargers are down 6-0. They were not able to get the extra point, so they put Nate Fisher in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. Braden Wright finds a hole. He's probably going to get a handful there before he gets
3.
wrapped up. 3 yards in the right way. Appreciate the love for those of you chiming in. Let us know where you're from. From PA, New York, all over the place. Live here in Ozark, Missouri.
2nd down motion.
Jake
to the
Johnson's going to
right.
go in motion. It looks like it's going to be out to the flats.
Ooh.
They knew that was coming. Number 8 read it, and he was on the hop. Probably good that it was incomplete because it would have been a loss of downs because number 8 came through like a firecracker. He came in like a wrecking ball. I'm sorry. I won't do that.
Hey, we're at 48 views, and this is going to go one way or another here. Either
That's
we're
right.
going to get views going up because of your commentary,
That's
or
We're down because of my singing. Either way, you can't stop the fun we're going to have in the booth. Isn't that right, Chris Burton?
I wasn't going to say it about the singing, man.
Oh, yeah. Chris in here running the camera for us. There was a penalty on the play going backwards. I did not see what that was because I'm kind of distracted. But it's going to be 2nd and about 13 for the Chargers. We'd really like to see them get a positive outcome from a good defensive stop. Grant looking to his right, fires across the middle to Sawyer Morris. He's getting pulled down by a shoulder pad, keeps going, and gets down to about the 11.
bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. You know, if this was a junior high game, this may be time for the old cinnamon roll smash, which you guys need to go back and watch because we put Ashton Meadows, one of our linemen, back as a quarterback and tried to get him across the line. But cinnamon roll smash. Let me tell you something. If you have never dealt with junior high boys, you got to make it funny and have weird names to get them connected.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Hey, so what you didn't see happen in that game was Jonah Smith, the quarterback, didn't know, right? So I signaled in, hands on the stomach.
Hard count, gets him jumped, but I think the tackle jumped first for the Chargers. Let's see. Let the refs sort it out. Oh, let's see here. What is it going to be? Maybe. We hope it's encroachment. It was a hard count. They got the flag. Let's see who moved first. It was 3rd and about 3 for the Chargers. Refs are still discussing it. They're going to wave it off?
No,
Again?
they can't.
There's no way. Well, I say there's no way, but the clock is going to stop 6:21 in the first period. I tell you what, this has been a pretty good contest right now. They're going to pick that ball up. What are we seeing, head judge? False start, going to be on the Chargers. Back them up 5 yards. You know, that's one of those things. It happens. We mentioned that there was a substitution on the line. I believe it was Vestal who moved on that one. You know, not usually in that position. No excuse. But at the same time, you can see where if you don't usually play the offensive line, there's a few things that may make a difference. And in this case, it cost us 5 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 8 now, which is a very different play. Base formation for the Chargers.
Good snap, rolling
Good
right.
snap.
Looking
He's
back
looking
left.
back.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was
one.
going to be there. We had a screen with Vestal out there blocking for 30. Christ Prep read that pretty well, but I do like the play design.
Jaden Mayo out there couldn't quite connect, but you're right. I bet we revisit that one. 4th and 7 for the Chargers. Try and convert here. We really need to get this thing going. We need to capitalize on that mistake. Not mistake. That's not correct. The recovered fumble from the defense. We're going to get loud. You can't hear it out there, but the fans are getting amped up. Trips out to the left. This is going to be false start again. Morris moved again early. It's going to go backwards again. 5 more yards, and this is not what we need to see happen. These are the types of things that will have teams like get in their own head. They start getting in their own head. They start hanging their head a little bit, and that's when the wild things happen. I'm going to go back to some of the comments. Remember from last week, right? I'm going to talk about some things that my buddy said I should say on Livecast. We'll get to that in a second.
Back to pass. Clement looking left.
Oh,
starting to go up the middle.
The pocket collapses on him, and he's going to get wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and the Patriots are going to take over at the 25-yard line. 5:35. 5:35 in the first quarter of this contest.
Good stop by the Patriots there. Not what we wanted for the Charger Nation. Let's play some defense now, fellas.
I can tell you Christ Prep is not going to let off, and they're not going to make the same mistake twice. So Chargers got to figure out how to keep the pressure on here. Ball about the 24-yard line. Snap to number 15.
Ran through that tackle by 50. Way to stay on his feet. Pick up is 7.
Josh Elam with the initial contact. Some Chargers come wrap up in. It looks like number who is that?
What do we call that? Mustard on the salad?
Mustard on the salad,
We're
Chris.
still looking for a substitute phrase.
We are.
Single receiver, bottom of the screen. Twins at the top with a tight end. Shotgun formation. Handoff of the middle.
Same play as last time, really. Man, we collapsed down on it quick. Landon Hilburn and Titus Dow were there, but man, he just slips through to get that first down. Same exact play they ran last time, back to back there, with consistent positive yardage.
First and 10, and clock's running 3:37.
Four,
Chargers
Four.
midfield. Twins right, one receiver up top. Another
Pull their
read
guard
off.
and their tackle with lead blocking. They
Stay
come
with it.
in.
Hold on, 50. Good
My
work.
goodness.
That's a
Grundy
pickup
tried to
nine.
come in and get there, but was able to miss him. Thankfully, a few Chargers came over the top and helped shut it down. Still a strong gain of about 8. Ball's about the 47-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 1, barely.
Can't believe we overlooked this. A little lemon on the line.
What? I mute my mic. I'm sorry.
A little lemon on the line.
A little lemon on the line. I can't eat Cheetos on the mic. What was I thinking? Number 15 dove ahead. Excuse me. I'll get my grammar right. Just barely crossed the line of scrimmage, which is just enough to move the chains. That was a really, honestly, a good defensive play for the Chargers, but he just fell just enough to move the sticks a little bit, which is fine. And like Chris said, if you don't like mustard on the salad, referring to the flags on the play, maybe a little lemon on the lines. Well, and for those you, we must be losing people, Chris, because we're down to 47 now.
Shoot. Don't say it again then.
Same play, little draw trap play for number 15. He's got some movement.
Got a flag coming
Do
back.
have
There's
a
hold
flag.
there at the 37-yard line. Hey, got the text coming in.
Ding.
Maybe some glare off the camera or the lights. Chris, I don't know if we can do anything.
Well, it may be steamy in here because we're full of hot air
Also
and it's
true.
cold outside. So we're trying our best.
I think we're foggy.
I'll try to clean that
I'll
up.
try not to breathe as much.
I can't do much, but maybe.
Penalty on the play is going to make this one come back. Ball is going to come back. Still first down. Ball's going to be at the 47-yard line in Chargers territory. Patriots like that dual number 10's in motion, which typically leads to a sweep, and we saw it. Man, number 10 makes some great cuts,
21
able to
gets
get
stuck
outside. 24, I believe Elijah Applegate was trying to close down on that, but 10 was able to get his hips behind him and get him twisted around. He's going to have a huge gain for the Patriots. Ball's going to be down at the 28-yard line. So Patriots moving the ball. 2:49 in the first quarter. Again, though, stay disciplined. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm trying to eat my snacks and talk at the same time. I'll try to be a little more professional. Number 8 coming in motion the opposite way.
Keeping it on the
Quarterback
ground.
keeper. Man, we bit hard on that. We got a few Chargers that were coming back in. It's going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. That draw sweep is because he holds it. Right? You know, we saw this, Coach, last time, where the quarterback will hold that ball till the last minute and make the decision whether he's going to give it to the running back with the sweep across the middle or hold it.
Pull the guard and the tackle here.
Pull the guard and
Following
tackle.
Big guys.
Throw a
Hold
shoulder
on
into
to
him,
his
but
foot.
he's going to get the first down. Ball's going to make it all the way down to about the 12. Number 15 running hard. Ball's going to be marked at the right hash.
18. Balls on the Chargers 18. First and 10.
13.
13, yeah, one of those.
And then they come out. I kind of call it like what their base formation, but that's not what they're doing here. Now they got three receivers tight to the left. A little screen out pass there to number 8. The football came out, and Chargers are going to recover.
He's down. I see
What?
the line judge coming in and saying
Yeah.
he's down.
Number 8 was out in the flats, came in quick and received it, got to the first down, but they said he was down, but that ball came out, and the Chargers did recover it in the end zone. But they're going to give it to him. Is that going to be 1st and 10?
First and goal from
Yep, 1st and goal, excuse me.
1.5.
I imagine we're going to see that draw play right up the middle, right?
I would agree.
The Chargers have not yet been able to stop
Two
that.
backs in the backfield, full back down.
A little tush push, but he's able to. Does he get in?
Well, got the line judge is
Yep.
not signaled yet. I think he's short. Going to bring up
he's
second
gonna be
initiative.
short.
Nope.
Oh,
It's
there it
called.
comes.
There-
It's a
there
late
it
call.
is.
Number 25 able to get in. Making the score right now 12-0. I imagine here what they're going to do is go for 2 because they missed the extra point the first time. So we're going to need that at 2 extra points to make it an even 14 on the board. The Patriots are able to get in just under a minute left in the first quarter. And my assumption was correct. Man, I'm on point today, guys. Ball snapped. He's
pass
looking to
play.
run it. We got someone.
Got the
Oh,
out,
number
man.
10.
Good throw and catch. They practiced that before, you can tell.
100%. Grundy out there on the coverage trying to dive to make the play. Is not able to get it right off the bat. And 10 squeaks across the goal line. Making the. That's not 18. How is that 18? We're going to have to get the board operator fixed over there. The score should be 14-0.
I've got 14 here on the stream. You know, there's no training that comes with
Right. They're working
the
on
clock.
it. We're working on
There
it.
it goes.
There it goes. Chipping away a little bit.
Every clock is different depending on what
Yeah,
stadium.
yeah. Extend a lot of grace to those guys back home because if you're watching live, we're all volunteers. You're not getting
100%
paid.
vol-
Are you getting paid?
Not paid. I did get some water
Oh,
and some potato chips
I
for the last
did
game.
get some Cheetos. Yeah, I got. Well, I know I paid for it. What am I talking about? That's all right. I'm sitting inside on this brisk night in the Ozarks.
And we're on a backup camera.
And a backup
and
camera.
a backup camera.
Squib
Little
kick.
squib kick. Elijah Applegate's. Oh, it's
got
rolling.
by him. He's
You
going to pick it up.
don't
Gonna go
run
right.
backwards.
Can he get there?
He cannot get through. Ball's going to be about the 6-yard line. I wish we could get our guys to figure out to quit trying to run 30 yards to get 2. Plant your foot, head upfield, because you ultimately just had the same amount of yardage. Only a handful of seconds came off the clock. The game clock is showing 50.6 here in Ozark. Chargers are going to start this drive of the last little bit of the first quarter at the 6-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up down here. I know Coach has a lot of things that he can draw from in his playbook. I know they've been practicing several things. Grant Clement's basically staying on the goal line. Braden Wright's in his own end zone. Handoff to Braden. He's able to get out. He makes a good cutback. Then he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, he almost cut that one loose. But, man, they got some stick 'em on those defensive guys' hands because once they grab a hold of them, they do not let go. And for those of you that are too young to know what stickum is, back in the day, before fancy receiving gloves, they used to use this spray they would spray on the receiver's hands that was pretty much like a tacky glue. Now, the legitimacy of whether it was legal or not, I do not entirely know, but it was done. Let's see what they get dialed up. 2nd and 10 here again. Gonna fire that ball off.
Out,
Tossed
out.
out to Grundy. They
Nice
couldn't
catch.
get out of bounds, but it is a gain of about 6 on the play.
Good hands.
It's the end of the first.
That is it for the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we didn't run the one guy off. He came back, so we're back to 48 viewers.
We do have a couple Patriots fans watching tonight, so hey, glad we can help you guys watch the game. One from South Carolina. I can't promise we're not going to be biased, but I guess worst case you just turn the volume off and you watch the game.
Give him some Patriots right now. There we are.
Start of the second, resetting the clock here, 12 minutes. Second half, Christ Prep Patriots up 14-0 at the Chargers, start of the second quarter. Got ourselves a little breathing room now, out of the back of the end zone, or out of the, within the 5 at least. Flipping the field will bring up third down, I think, about 3.
I'm going to finish my snack, Coach.
Go for it.
And,
No one likes a hungry Kevin Grundy.
That's right. You know, actually, you know what? This brought up a very good discussion at work the other day. Cheetos,
Yeah.
the chip. Are they a chip or a snack?
I'm in the chip aisle, right?
I think they're a chip.
Yeah, I'd call them
They
chips.
Created a lot of dissension
Yeah.
at work today.
No, chips.
Or yesterday.
Snack is such a wide variety. I mean, cookies. Are they snacks or are they cookies? They're cookies.
They're cookies.
Yeah. I think they're chips. Glad we got that solved.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hey, it's third and about 5. Chargers on the 10. Driving. Clement's coming in. Got the play call from the sideline. Start of the second here.
Yeah. Excuse me. Base formation for the Chargers. Grant Clement sets up. Braden Wright's off to his right. Fake the handoff to
Faking
Braden
it.
Wright.
Oh, we had a guy in the middle. We got the wheel route open.
Oh.
Man. 2 receivers there. We just missed them.
Sawyer Morris across the middle, and then Jake Johnson was out. Man, just over the head of the defender, man. If we could have dropped that right into the pocket, that was a well-designed play. We just got to get there a little bit better. It's all right. Morris is going to come in to punt. He's probably going to be right about the goal line when he receives this. So let's figure out what we're going to do here. I imagine Christ Prep will bring the pressure.
Yeah, we're bringing another guy in. Had 2 out there.
Yep,
Get a good snap
they're
here.
standing up. You
Good
know they're
snap,
going to
good
rush.
Catch, kicks away.
High
Good
kick.
hang-in ball. Going to hit about the 30. Catch that ball.
Catch that ball. Got to fall on it, kids. Ball hit about the 33 and rolls backwards about 5 yards before a Chargers player is able to get control of it. And so Christ Prep is going to take over 11:44 in the second quarter. Chargers territory about the 30. Let's see what they do. No.
Looks like to be inside the 30 at
Oh,
the
wow.
Chargers 28. Great field position to start if you're a Patriots fan. Let's go Chargers D. Man, we are getting some good feedback here.
Handoff again. Oh, who is that? Titus Dow in there to help slow him down. Couldn't quite wrap him up. He still gains 3 or 4 on the play.
Pick up at 3. I'm going to put it on the board. Second down and 3.
Second quarter brought to you by Coke. Oh, yes. I'm trying to get those endorsements, Coach. They're not happening yet.
Not yet. Just wait. We've got some feedback. The sports cast is on fire.
What? Who said that?
Edward Lee. He's a Patriots fan, I believe. And the question is, are they hot Cheetos or regular Cheetos?
Regular.
Hey, that's a sound, man. He
Oh,
slips
my
away from the
goodness
sack.
gracious.
Scrambling out right, throws it away. Man, we had an opportunity there, just missed it.
My goodness. Talking about whether they're regular or hot Cheetos, I can tell you we need the Chargers defense to be flaming hot right now and get that pressure on the quarterback again.
That D was there putting some
It
heat
was.
on
Oh, my
just to
goodness.
keep the analogies going.
That's right. Let's spice it up a little bit here with a third and about 7 for the Patriots.
Are we going to bring the heat? Let's see. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff.
Oh,
Got the
Damian
heat.
Vestal gets through the line. They come back. He
Stay
gets
with him. Stay with him, boys. There we go.
Grundy
That's gonna be
steps
a lot
up.
for 3.
Yes. Damian
Good work,
Vestal
D.
blew through the line of scrimmage and had him for a loss. Man, they got some of that slicker than snot things going on with that quarterback. Holy cow, he was slippery. He gets through there. The strong safety Grundy comes up and wraps him up, tangles him up, gets some help from another Charger. Brings up 4th and 9 for the Patriots. Now, what's gotten the Chargers in trouble here?
Long field goal attempt here.
Oh.
Look at this.
All right, so I
watched
can't
him
do
warm
math.
up. I didn't see him kicking that. He's kicking it from the 32, so
42? So it'd be
42-yard field goal attempt.
Now, what has bit us in the butt is jumping off sides on a play like this. So if they do a hard count, we hope that our line can be disciplined and not give them those free yards.
There's a flag. Let's see. What do we got?
False start, it looks like. The head judge comes in and pats the guard for the Patriots on the shoulder. Going to go backwards another 5 yards. Now, do you think they're going to kick it?
I didn't see him kicking him this deep to start, but now we're at a 48-yarder.
Man, he's going to go for it. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Now, they got to be careful of this with them jumping up like that.
Up, kicks away. He got it.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's got another 5 yards on that. That's a 48-yarder. That's a weapon. Good kick.
Good kick by that. 86 for the Patriots. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but we will acknowledge your footwork out there. Making the score, Christ Prep Patriots 17, Lighthouse Chargers 0. 9:52 left in this first half of play. Something to note, I could see from just kind of walking around down there, some emotions. I did notice, let's see if he's back in it. He is not. Elijah Applegate has his helmet on, but is on the sidelines. During that last series, he was off the sidelines, hobbling a little bit with some type of knee. Now, he's had a history of some knee issues right now throughout the season, and it looks like Kyle Edom is going to come in, 44, maybe Tallman. Carson Spears set up about the 25-yard line.
Squib kick.
A little bit of a squid kick, has a wonky bounce again.
Catch that football.
You cannot. Oh, man, you know what?
Got lucky there.
That is a gamble that I do not like. I do not like it. I can't do anything about it, but took the risk and it paid off, like rolling the dice at a craps table. Not that I endorse gambling. Just have to say that. Right.
Sure.
But 44 let it roll out of bounds, about the 2-yard line. Going to bring it out to the 35. Chargers are going to take over on their own 35-yard line. Hey, do you see that number? 57 people chimed in on this live YouTube cast. Thank you so much. Let us know where you're at, kids.
Flaming hot.
No flaming-
feedback on the video quality. If we zoom out, it maybe looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
Resolution.
we are using a backup camera. We've had some technical things happening this year with the camera, so we're using the one we have access to right now.
Ooh,
Little
inside
shuttle
little
pass.
Shuffle pass. Well
like
done. Shovel pass to the middle, picking up 5.
I think as Jaden Mayo comes across in that position, is able to take it. Little Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce magic happening there. I think we do have some Chiefs fans, and I probably would guess that we have some on the Christ Prep side as well, considering they're from
In
Kansas
that
City.
area.
I
Win
mean,
in Rome.
both of us were at the last game.
We
I tell
were
you, it's
there.
phenomenal.
Great game.
This is a great game, too. Base formation, Nate Fisher in motion. He gets a block. Braden Wright finds a cut.
Break for Braden
Tuck
Wright.
that ball away, kid.
30, 20.
Boom, shaka, let's go, baby.
Down to about the 34. Good run.
Good setup, put Nate Fisher in motion, was able to get that block. Braden Wright cuts in right off his back hip, and away he goes, gaining a huge gain for the Chargers, moving those sticks down to the Christ Prep area of the field. Again, what'd you say, the 34-yard line. Chargers are moving the ball. 9:04 left in this first half of the game.
Clock stops while we get the chain set. Chargers break.
It's
Here we
not
go.
stopping, though. It's still running, but that's all right. We keep this thing moving. Woo-woo! Let's move this train, baby.
Clement back in the shotgun. Handoff
To Braden, but they wrap him up immediately.
Loss of 1.
Brings up second and about 12 for the Chargers. Again, we want to see them do something with the momentum they're getting. This is twice now they're going to have some momentum shifting in their way, some good plays. I think they have the ability to do it. I really do, but they just got to execute well. Referee snaps out the ball. Grant Clement gets in shotgun formation, looks his
Safeties
receivers
have
over.
walked down here, right? Middle of the field open. Got a flag on the play.
Going to be false start. The ref looks over at Coach Hunt and explains again, hey, I think this is us again, so we're going to make sure. Oh, I am completely wrong.
Usually they let that go. Maybe I'm thinking of an NFL rule, but usually they'll let that go and give the offense a free play.
Well, you know, and it's wonky because when we play down in Oklahoma rules, if the defense jumps and gets back before the ball snap, there's no penalty, which caused some confusion for us when we have a freeze call, and our linemen are like, well, they jumped. And then we move, and then we get the false start penalty. Oh, the door's open, and let's see who's poking their head in. It is the one, Toby Godfrey.
Shotgun snap. Clement's got it.
Looks
Pull it
off right and
down.
right. He's got pressure off
Got
the
room.
backside. Boom! Aiden Lauder snags
He
it.
caught it.
No,
Calling him out of bounds. Good catch.
Man. Great play, just a little late on the throw. Aiden Lauder comes across the field, catches it about the dragging his feet, trying to get it in. It would have been a first down for sure. Great play. And this is what I'll say, Coach. When we're watching some of these things, they are getting some of the great plays called.
Yep.
It's just fractions and marginal differences that make it a success. About 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. Oh, yeah. Excuse
Got to be
me.
4-down territory here, I'm sure. Toby Godfrey, you just got a shout out. Welcome to the booth. Snap, handoff, play action.
He
Got the
pumps
wheel
it.
route. It's there.
Oh, he
Catch!
gets to Johnson all the way down to about the
12-yard line.
12, yeah. Whew, I cannot look at the field. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Jake
Play
Johnson,
action,
number 2,
well
able to
designed.
get it.
First down.
Grant Clement is able to
Chargers.
lock it in a little bit. Takes a second to get a breather. Outside shoulder throw. That's what we want to see. 1st and 10, Chargers. About the 13 or 12-yard line. Yeah, 12-yard line. Ball is on the left hash. They come out in their base formation. Empty backfield, excuse me. Trips to the left. Dual receiver to the right.
Let's look it over. Maybe for a signal. What do we get?
Maybe that
here?
quick slant. Yeah, looking for that screen. I don't think it would have been there. Very disciplined defense. Now, from my perspective, if you're there and Morris takes off on a hard slant right across that middle, it'd be really hard to cover him. Those safeties were up a little close. I do not know coverages at all, so I'm just going to make them up.
There's okay. I can help
do
you.
you know 'em?
There's
Educate
a cover
me.
2. There's
Oh,
a cover 3.
I know what they are. I don't know how they like. Hey, I guess cover 2 means 2 people splitting the field.
Yeah.
Cover 3, 3 people splitting.
You got it.
Quarters.
Quarters.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning
You are
something
coming
today.
alive.
This young Oklahoma kid is learning football today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Really a press coverage up here. What would you call this? Because no one's deeper than 5 yards off
I
the
think
ball.
we're
in the
manned up,
defense.
right? Little hat snap high.
Grant's got the ball.
Down. Got
He's
the
waiting to
run. He's
see.
looking. Coming back in the middle.
Oh!
It's there. He's going to get it.
Jaden
Just
Mayo.
short of the first down.
Good
3rd and
look.
1.
What I like about that is Grant was able to scramble out of the pocket. He was rushed, but when he got out, the receiver saw what he was doing and just tried to find a spot to stay and give him an option. Jaden Mayo was able to secure that catch. And, man, they're making it like 3rd and like millimeters here.
Yeah, we're 3rd and less than 1. Ball on the 3.
Man, I kind of like the idea of just being right under center. The problem with coming off the ball with your receiver or your running back that far off the line of scrimmage, you just give the defense time to react. If I was me, I'd go up real quick, go right up under center. You got to get literally a couple inches at most.
All right, brings us back to now 4th and 3 after that one. Ball's on the 5-yard line. Needed the one to a first down, 5 yards, gets it 6.
5:50 left in the first half. Chargers are knocking on the door of the goal line, trying to get in. It'd be great to have that momentum going into the locker room at half because the Chargers get the ball starting the second half. Line up in a bunch to the left formation. Oh, and we had a little bit of jumping.
Leave early.
That is some mustard on the salad, some lemons in the lime, whatever you want to say. You don't want it, you don't like it, and we don't need it here. Woo.
Pushes it back. Chargers now. Ball on the 10-yard line. 4th and goal. You're right, Toby. Not 4th and goal. 4th and about 8.
4th and 8. Man, we were making some headway. And, man, penalties. Again, no, not to make excuses. I don't want to make excuses. But the substitute tackle situation has caused 2 false starts, which have negatively impacted us. But that's all right. Just over 5 minutes left in the first half here. Empty backfield, trips to the right. Grant commits looking. They're showing pressure. And just as we have seen before, the pocket collapses. They get a sack. And the Christ Prep Patriots are going to be taking over at the 18-yard line. Goodness gracious, kids. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. Just under 5 minutes when that ball was stopped.
Banana in the grass.
A banana in the grass. You're proud of that one.
I'm trying, man. I really am.
Late substitution for the Chargers defense. Number 15 comes in. Again, that kind of draw, handoff right up the middle. Kyle. Oh, ball is loose. Unfortunately, that ball came out and rolled forward in the Patriots' favor all the way out to the 39. He was tackled just around the 32, 33, and that ball kept rolling a little bit. So they gained a little extra yards there.
Yeah, zone read play, right? They've been running all night, reading the defensive end. If he crashes down, he'll keep it. Our ends have not been crashing, just the handoff good blocking up front for them.
Trips out to the right for the Patriots. I can only read number 10 right now. I apologize. Little screen out play. They come out really quick. Grundy was trying to come in. No, it wasn't Grundy. Who was that? Maybe Carson Spears. Maybe. Had it, read it, immediately tried to make a hard break on the ball, but couldn't quite get there to slow him down. It's going to be a gain of 1, maybe.
I didn't even get it to him. I got 2nd and 10 going here.
That's good. That's fair. 2nd and now we move
they
it.
give
All
it
right.
to him.
2nd and 9. Just under 4 minutes. Patriots now flip the field with that trips formation to the left from the shotgun formation. That's a little doopity-doop. Number 5 holds it. It doesn't matter what happens here. There's like 3 flags on the play. He can try all he wants, but this is going to come back.
Coming back, offensive holding probably.
100%.
White hat telling the chains to stand by. They'll talk about it, but 2 fields right in the middle, or 2 flags right in the middle of the field.
Number 5 is a little weird spinning lead handoff.
Yeah, I don't know if it was designed that way, but that's how it went down.
Now that's how it would. Now that would be interesting. You fake the handoff just to spin around enough time to get the running back to get in front of you as your lead blocker. But man, he snaked through those holes. And away he went. Would have been a touchdown taken off the board for the Patriots. Brings up a 2nd and 19 for the Patriots.
Trips left, man up top, single back set, zone
That
read
draw
again.
play again, trying to stretch the defense out, make it not quite back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd and 12 probably for the Patriots. 3:14 on the clock for the second half.
Third and 13. 3:04 to go. Refs are talking something middle of the field. What do we got?
Talking about the other side, the line judge on the other side of the field had a conversation with some of the Christ Prep coaches, I believe. Probably trying to maybe figure out timeout. I don't know what maybe some clarification on the call. I'm not entirely sure.
Clock's going.
Clock is running.
Timeout looks like somewhere.
Who's calling a timeout
We
now?
are. Timeout defense.
Probably a good time to stop that clock, reset, figure out what we're going to do here. The run lining up again for the third time in that trips formation. And what that does is it brings, you have to respect that, right?
Yeah.
You got to at least grab your corner over there. At least your free safety, I would say. Over the top, covering that deep third. Look at me talking coverages.
So
And
proud of you.
then who is it? The strong safety, or who else or an outside backer would come over to cover that third receiver, watching that inside kind of.
Yeah, if we're manned up, right? Manned up, simple. If not, depends what our coverage is. But yeah, you'll have your outside backer floating over there to that kind of flats area, and then maybe a cover 3 across the top.
So Grundy, strong safety. Edom, free safety. 33. I'm sorry, I don't quite know who that is. I want to say maybe Freeland. I'm not sure. I should know that. I mean, quad kind of splits. Number 18 going in motion. They fake the handoff and they hand it up to number 10, who finds a seam. It's off to the races. Grundy is trying to find it and ends up wrapping him up, forcing him out of bounds about the 20-yard line. So Grundy saving a touchdown there for sure, having to come from the opposite side of the field. Now, I don't know what's going on, but there's some hand gestures on the defensive side trying to get our guys to line up. Again, Grundy saved the touchdown there. I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. Just trying to call the play. But getting set up here, flipping the sticks, flipping the field. Number 10, again, is a widery running back. Just like the quarterback there. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Back to pass, balls up, open on the corner.
Oh, my goodness. Busted coverage on the Chargers, drops right into the pocket. And with 2:42 left in the first half, the Patriots are going to go up again, making it 23-0. Lighthouse, or 23 Christ Prep. Now, again, line up for the extra point. Seeing that he made a 42 or 48 earlier.
48 is what
We're
I
giving
called.
48.
I think he kicked it from the 38. Add on the extra 10.
Ball's snapped. It's up, and it's good. Making it 24-0. Christ Prep on top of the Chargers with just 2:42 left in the half. And here's the thing. Yeah, the score looks like pretty rough, but there's been a lot of positive things that we can pull away as far as the Chargers go to what we're doing that's working. You know, and, yeah, I know. You're listening like, oh, it's only that one or two play. You sound like Madden, right? If the team with the most points on the board at the end wins, or, hey, if I get it, right? But what I'm saying is based on how we've seen them play this season, as far as Chargers fans are concerned, watching the games, there's some things that we're seeing that are working that the Chargers are figuring out. Chargers are going to be back again. I'm trying to see 44. I think Spears and Edom are all back there getting the ball ready to return. 86 has got himself a boot on him. He winds up, and the kick is going to be away. That's going to probably roll into the end zone and be a touchback. Rolls out the back of the end zone. Well, that makes it easy. What do you think, Toby Godfrey?
I don't know. We can come back. We got it.
I like the positive attitude, young man.
It's possible.
Someone in the chat was saying that 48-yard field goal was the school history or school record.
What?
potentially new school record. Archie Esch, I believe, is the kicker. That's also in the chat with the field goal. Appreciate the updates from the Patriots fans. I hope it is a field. Or,
Man, if that's something we need to
48-yarder.
acknowledge for sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's for the other team, but hey, we get it. But to set a school record for a long field goal, pretty legit. So we want to acknowledge that. Chargers take over.
Toss
Sweep out to Braden Wright. He gets a block. Let's see what happens out here. He gets knocked out of bounds about the 21-yard line.
Pick up of 2, maybe 3.
Maybe, yeah. See where they mark it.
Did get out of bounds, stop the clock. I'll stop our stream clock here once I get it figured out with the game clock. Play signaled in from Coach Hunt. Zach's got him huddled up. Or Grant's got him huddled up, I should say that.
Zach's his brother. 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. Kind of their base formation package. Again, trying to make something happen at the end of this. Grant's wanting to get it to Fisher. There's a flag at the middle of the field. Fisher gets a first down, but unfortunately, I'm guessing this one's coming back. The back judge, not the head judge. Let's see what the call is. I like to throw to Fisher. He's got some good hands. He's got some good moves. The white hat's walking over trying to get the measurement of where it's going to be. It's going to be against the Chargers. Maybe holding.
A good guess.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. A kick in the gut for the Chargers.
2nd 20.
Brings up 2nd and 20. You're right, Coach. Chargers are backed up all the way to their 11. They break the huddle. Clock is running. 2:19 on the clock. Braden Wright's in the backfield. Try to do kind of a quick snap. Braden Wright picks up the blitz off the corner. Clement's trying to run out. Gets out of bounds about the 13. It is going to stop the clock. It's going to gain of about 1 or 2. Braden Wright just saved Grant Clement's life picking up that blitz. Holy cow. That guy was coming in hot like it was a cell on, I don't know. I should have thought about that before I said it.
I thought a knife through hot butter.
A knife through hot butter. That's right.
Or a hot knife through butter. I guess a knife
like
through
a
hot
blue
butter.
light special for those old enough to know what that's
Kmart.
from Kmart. He was trying to get that sale like some of y'all will probably do on Black Friday, punching people in the face for a Snuggie. He wanted that quarterback. Braden Wright saved his life there. Empty backfield, trips to the right. Again, on the blitz again, he gets the ball away, but it falls short. Miscommunication. If I was guessing on that one, that was Grant probably trying to save from getting tackled again. The negative part of that is it's going to be 4th and about, almost 20. 4th and about 20. 2 minutes left in the half. And they're probably going to be punting this. I think it's 4th down, right?
Yeah, 4th down. I've got 4th and 18 on my clock. Kicking it from about 3 yards in the end zone.
Yeah, Morris is back. Number 15 is about halfway through his end zone. Going to punt this way. Hopefully he gets a little more oomph behind it on this one. And what are we doing? What are we doing, kids? I don't think the refs were ready and had blown the whistle yet, safe for play. So it was a good practice snap, making sure the ball was on point to where it needs to be.
Now we're bringing a player out there. Maybe we were short one.
Were we just short?
Looks like we were. 59 coming onto the field. Help with some protection.
There we go. Snap
Good
is good.
snap,
Back
good
to Morris.
catch.
He
Kicks
boots
away.
it. Kind of wonky
Move
kick.
down about the hits. The
It does take a
35.
Chargers roll.
36 out to the 36 where the Patriots will take over. 1:49 left in the first half.
Yeah.
A knife through hot butter would also be pretty
An-
fast.
Well, that's what
That's
your
what I
dad
said.
said.
I know. Both of them would be fast.
Do you know what hot butter actually is? Liquid.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It'd
It's
be
a
fast.
bowl. You got that right.
Man, we can chase so many rabbit holes here.
Got to.
I do not like butter on my popcorn. Like melted butter from the movie theater.
Really?
I don't. It's soggy. It makes it gross.
They can't believe it's not right.
Punching people in the face for a Snuggie. Your comments. People are
Yeah.
loving them on
Yeah.
the chat.
That's what. Well, apparently not, because we went from 60 some odd viewers down to 58.
Yeah,
Come
we'll
on,
get back
kids.
there.
Yeah, bro.
Share this channel. Let's go.
Get
Patriots,
good.
line up. Got some pressure.
Stay with them. There we
There
go.
we go. Oh, man,
Dad's
that
like
guy.
glasses.
Oh, my gosh.
He has, speaking of hot butter, he must be covering his jersey in a big. Holy cow, every Charger that touches him just slips right off. They're going to go a hurry up offense in here, try and put one more score on the board before the half because the Chargers do receive in the second half. So, snap
Second
to number
quarterback
5. Number
pass,
15
got
had
some
it
pressure
again. Man, what are we doing? We
He's
have the
signaling,
pressure.
He's looking. Come off.
We
the
got
block.
some holding there. There it
There it
goes.
goes.
Yeah, finally, he's going to get drilled, but number 9 is going to get called, or 8. 8 is going to get called for the holding. He's trying to make a turn. You can see the jersey pull away a little bit, so this one's going to go backwards a little bit. Stop the clock at least with 1:12 on the clock left in the half. Number 8 saying, I didn't grab him. It was me, but that's all right. Either way, the flag has been thrown. The call has been made. The white hat is signaling.
Second and 14 now.
It's going to be, yep. Oh, what are we doing? Did they decline it?
Nah,
Surely
it's
not.
Well, they moved him back at least 5.
Okay. Let's just see what happens. Trips to the left. And tradition. Oh, timeout Chargers. Timeout Chargers. Again, the Patriots came out in that trips formation, but to the right side, and we have seen that being one of two plays. Several plays, but most of the time a run up the middle to help stretch the defense out, but also that quick out to that slot receiver right there. So let's see what we have to do here. 1:09 in the half left to go. Beautiful Ozark, Missouri. Yeah. Any other questions and stuff we can answer? Hey, yeah, let's do a Q&A from the live stream. Any of you got some questions, want to pick our brains, shoot us a question, and we'll try our best to make up the answer if we don't know it.
Scott Morris
Uh-oh.
asking for assistance on making the tackles. We'll do our best up here, Scott, and calling those out. Understand the stream is not precise to call out tackles. So, yeah, we'll call those out from up top.
All right, the fans are getting loud. 2nd and 6 for the Patriots at the Chargers' 37-yard line. Quad formation, what I was just going to call their kind of base standard formation here. He looks to the left, goes to the right,
Got some pressure,
gets some
rolling
pressure.
left,
He's
across the
pointing,
middle.
able to
Held on
complete
to
the
it.
pass,
Could
but
be enough
number
for first
30,
down.
yeah, 33 is going to move the sticks. Hurry up offense, I imagine, because it's less than a minute.
I did not see good coverage. We were right there, just caught it. We're
What?
going to have another timeout.
Timeout, Patriots.
Coach Grundy, is a hot dog a sandwich?
I think that's a halftime discussion. We can't really.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
talk
too
about it
intense
when
right
halftime.
now. Know the timing. Read the audience,
Yeah.
kid. Jeez. I know you're excited being heard on the internet and everything, but come on. Jeez.
Fame changed.
Read the room.
57.9 left to go in the half here. 1st and 10. Patriots ball on the 24. Got a drive going. 2 timeouts left for them.
Well, now that we do have a timeout, is a hot dog a sandwich? If you go on the concept of meat between bread, then yes. But I don't think hot dog is classified as a sandwich meat. But we are not going to go down that rabbit hole just yet.
It's a dangerous argument.
I know.
But he said you're right. He agrees with you. So
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Who was that?
Edwards Lee.
Thank you, Edwards. Appreciate
Maybe
you.
Lee Edwards. Maybe front name backwards. I don't know.
Patriots line up. Kind of a more tight formation. The ball is snapped. Number
Good
5
pressure.
is going to slip through the hole again. He's going to get there, gets the angle, and I think he is out. Oh, no, they're going to give it to him. Hits the pylon on his way out of bounds, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Patriots. So 48 seconds left in the half. Patriots tack on another 6. I'm assuming 7 with the way this kicker boots the ball. I wonder at what age you should try and start kicking if you're going to be a placement kicker. Kick is good. Give me 31-0. Christ Prep on top of the Chargers with 48 seconds left in the half. Again, I know I'm a Chargers fan. I know I'm one of the junior high coaches. I understand all these things. But when you go back and look, Coach, at some of the things that are working, the Chargers are having some success with several different things. It's just here and there in pieces. When they can put it all together, I think there's a potential for them to have a chance to put some points on the board here.
Yeah, on that last one even, hey, quarterback got flushed from the pocket, right? We got some pressure up the middle.
Yeah.
He scrambles, had a chance to make a tackle. Good athletic move by the quarterback, but we just missed a tackle there. And then he got to the corner.
Now, I'm curious if he's going to try to kick this out of the end zone again or if he's going to squib kick it to make the clock start and run some more time off and not allow the Chargers the ball with any type of good field position. No, he is going to boot it. Lands right inside.
In the end zone.
Yeah.
Good kick.
Well, when you can do that, there's no wonder why you just set the school record for field goals. So that's good stuff. Chargers are going to take over at their own 20.
Hey, so to answer your question about when should you start kicking,
Yeah.
kicker for Christ Prep started kicking this past July, so you can teach an old dog new tricks. However, he's played soccer his whole life,
Well,
still
that
plays
counts,
on the
yeah.
Christ Prep soccer team, led the team in assists and second in goals.
Thank you for that information.
So, from a young age, sounds like.
From a young age. Just kick things. Kick things. That's what I've learned. All right. The clock didn't run any time off. Chargers are going to set up in their base formation. Let's see what happens here. Receivers checking to make sure they're good. High snap, but that's all right. Braden Wright makes a few cuts. He's able to get up. Probably a gain of about 7 on the play on that one. That was a good run. The clock is running. I don't know that we have any timeouts left.
I've got, I had one on my tracker, but
With just 30 seconds, I would hope there'd be a little hitch in our giddy-up trying to get another playoff before the end of the half. This is one thing that I will say personally really bugs the fire out of me, that how we just take our time in a rush situation instead of trying to make something happen. That's just personal opinion. I probably get fired for doing that. I'll hand them my paycheck. High snap again. Braden Wright finds the hole. There we go. He's able to get there. He's being dragged by one all the way up to the 44-yard line. The clock is going to stop just long enough for the sticks to move, but less than 3 seconds on the board. Get on the ball, Chargers. As soon as those sticks are set, that clock is going to run. I don't know. What are we doing?
we've got to be out of timeouts.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
had one left up here, but I've probably missed one. We'll go
All
to
right.
halftime.
I'm not going to vent my frustrations. I think I got it out right there. Oh, my goodness.
Halftime.
Halftime. All right. Patriots are up 31-0 over the Chargers. Again, this is what bothers me. I'm going to just speak my mind here because no one can stop me from saying it, Coach. But I get it. You're facing the second-ranked team. Who cares? You still have to show up. Kids walking to the locker room, heads down. Man, find a way to dig deep, figure out what you're made of, and come out ready to play in the second half. Don't tuck your tail and run and just throw this game away as a complete wash. You know what I mean? It just have some pride, pick your heads up. Let's figure out what we're going to do and play some football. Are there other questions we got to ask? Probably not.
There are. Someone
Oh, there
was
are.
asking how far away Ozark is.
That
from
one got
Springfield.
answered.
Alright. And then what were the scores of the other games? The junior high game was 20-35, right?
20-35. Yep, the junior high succumbed to Christ Prep, and then in the JV game,
20-14.
I want to say 20-14, something like that.
Christ Prep scored with about a minute to go.
Right.
To take a lead there. Got the greatest show on turf out here for halftime performance. Some cheerleaders and another performance coming up.
Yep, this is the Sparklers doing their thing. You're going to have the JV and varsity cheer squad next. I'm going to go on ahead and say I'm signing out for just the next 10 minutes. And we'll catch you back at the top of the second half, kids. Stay tuned. Have some questions ready. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Peace out, sauerkraut.
Pause for station. Yeah, there's
Check,
no-
check. Well, kids, we're back. 3 minutes before the second half starts off. We're having some riveting conversations. Now, I'm gonna have some Q&A here with my. We have a couple guests. One, junior high H position
Still here.
extraordinaire, Tobias Godfrey. His father, assistant coach on the junior high, Jeff Godfrey. We got Chris Burton over here running the camera. Although we do want to make a note real quick that because this is a newer camera to us as a backup, there are some options that it doesn't exactly have that you are used to seeing. So we're apologizing for that. But if you don't like it, donate the money for some new equipment and we'll gladly take that and use it to good use. And then
Last but
the
not least.
subtle giant sneaking in from the side who looks like a villain from a 50s cartoon with that debonair mustache, Jimmy Spears. What's up, Jimmy?
Hello.
How are you doing,
I'm
Bubba?
doing good. How you doing, Grundy?
What kind of words of wisdom do you got for the second half, Mr. Spears?
Score.
That is phenomenal insight from the Chargers' point of view. If
Go.
we're going to win this game,
You need to go that way really, really fast.
there we go.
And if something gets in your way, turn.
Turn?
You want to be the hammer or the nail? That's
Oh,
a good
I-
question, right?
I'd much rather be the hammer.
All right, so I'm going to ask Coach Godfrey a question real quick. Jimmy, hang out, chime in. We're about to get the second half underway. Did you choose to pilot helicopters, or was it like a second choice? You want to do something else? You always wanted to be a pilot flying helicopters. Can we talk about this?
Yeah, we can. We've got 50 seconds to answer the question. Well, 37. My clock's off. So
Talk fast.
I was about, I don't know, 17 years old, right? And I did pretty well in school, relatively smart kid. And I was going to go to the Air Force Academy. Then
Air Force.
there is a 10-year commitment. And at my young age of 17, wisdom, I said, that's way too long. And now here I am, 18 years later.
Not too far from retirement
not
age.
too far, and I thought that a 10-year commitment was too long back then. The Army only had 6. So I said, all right, let's
Air
do that.
Force Academy.
But I didn't. It's been great, though.
Yeah.
Certainly enjoy the community I'm in, and
It's done well for you.
Helicopter
Yeah,
life
you
has
like
been
it.
good.
Yeah, we have some mutual friends. Some crew chiefing or mechanics that work on some of the helicopters. Some former coworker of mine is a pilot with
Yep.
you as well. So I've always loved helicopters. I think it's phenomenal. All the stuff you got to do with your feet at the same time. But
if you can drive a clutch or play drums,
yeah.
you'll make it.
Well, good thing I can do one of those things, not the other. But that's interesting. Anyway, I was just always curious. We never really talk about it. You fly helicopters. I work on fighter jets. It's kind of a cool combination. Some like-mindedness in that way. But that's enough about us. Let's get back to this game. Chargers are going to be receiving for the second half. Score 0-31. Christ Prep is up. Got who is back there?
Carson
Let's see.
Two Carsons.
Two Carsons.
And
Carson
Edom's
Spears.
up front.
Edom's up short, and I think Tallman is wearing number 44. But the way this kicker's been booting it, it's probably going to start at the 20 anyway.
take it back.
We can yell to change it, or the Chargers chant, take it back, but I don't think they're going to hear us inside this insulated concrete box. I don't think it works, buddy. Let's go.
There's the kick.
There's the boot. It's going to be landed. Spears is going to field it about the 13.
Couple moves, didn't get anything.
Nope.
Down 25. Not bad field position to start the game. Or start the second half, I should say.
Webster was trying to throw a block. Defender got around and made the tackle. Chargers are going to take over at the 25-yard line, near side hash. It looks like the mist has started to pick up down here in Ozark a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Grant Clement jogging over to the huddle, getting his players lined up. And let's see what they have dialed up, Coach. They don't have the shimmy shake. They don't have the cinnamon roll call like we do. Let's see what they have going.
Made a motion jet sweep, maybe. Pull
Morris
back
is
to
in
the
motion.
side.
Kind of like almost like a counter play with Braden Wright piling up a gain of about 5-6 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. I like it. I like the
do too.
misdirection. I
Good
like the
start,
misdirection.
Second half.
Again,
On yardage. Braden had a big run there at the end of the first half.
I
Keep
venture
going.
to say they're going to come back to that. They're going to have to. I'd be interested if they try to tailor that to Damian Vestal's side, being the big guy that he is. It looks like they're on the outside. There he goes. He files right up the middle. It's going to be just shy of the first down.
Pick
It's
up
going to be
another
second and
three.
short, or
Third
third and
and
short,
one.
excuse me. 4 down defensive lineman for Christ Prep. It looks like those inside tackles are right over the guard, maybe an outside gap coverage. Got the defensive ends down in 3-point stances. Let's see what they got here. Again, for me, 3rd and short yardage. Just go under center, punch that ball forward, get the quick easy down, reset the sticks. Johnson's in motion. Kind of a weird play, direct snap to Grant. He is getting
He
outside.
got the reach. He got it. Line judge, first down. Chargers.
100%.
Good for Chargers.
That is
First
good
down.
for the first down. All right, kids. I don't know where you went. 46 viewers. Those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those suckers up. Let's go. Share this with all your friends out in PA, New York, wherever else you're chiming in from.
Appreciate
Maybe
John
Vegas.
Bolton chiming in here.
Maybe Vegas.
What's
bet.
Bolton say?
He said, "Hey, just want to say,
Large
as the
pass,
uncle of a
right?
Patriots player, I've watched the streams of several away games, and we are the most engaging. So I appreciate that."
Man, I
Good
really
feedback.
appreciate that, sir. Kind of got a side-to-side motion going, trying to reset. Jaden Mayo trying to get the lead block for Braden Wright, and he is swamped right off the back with a loss of 4. I like to say we're the most professional people in Ozark right now streaming a live stream football game. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most professional booth, for sure.
Most professional homeschool football game booth personnel live right now in Ozark. We definitely have the number 1 spot in that, I would guarantee you. Now, Jimmy came up and joined us, so we may have went
Dropped
down
it,
a
yeah.
little, but that's all
Dropped
right.
it.
We still like him. Oh, what are we doing? We had the guard stand up on the left side to look and try and get the snap count. The ball did not move. The defensive tackle jumped off
52.
sides.
I'll be interested in how they call this, right? Because we did have the 2 guards stand up, but 52 certainly came across and made contact with our
Yep,
guys.
it's going to be encroachment on the
All right, that'll work.
defense.
We'll take it.
So that's interesting. If you stand up to reset and look at your coach, but they jump off sides, is it entrapment? I don't know. It worked. Trying to get the ball in positive yardage, which it does, brings up about 2nd and 7 now for the Chargers. A little better more.
A little better.
That is my Oklahoma education coming out, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize.
Pregame right there.
Again,
Grant play
tries to hold it with the handoff.
right,
Oh,
throw it
where are we
away.
going? There is a flag on the
Got a
play
flag.
late, way from the sideline judge. It almost was kind of like a read option pass. You know, Clement keeps that ball in the pocket for Braden Wright just a little. He pulls it to the last minute, rolls out of the pocket.
No hold on that.
No, it's coming back. That's definitely get the Chargers. I'm not sure.
Man downfield, I think, was like
Yep.
the play or the call.
Holding on the offense. Well, we're going to play this back and forth game. The ball hasn't really moved much except for going back and forth for the hold. It's going to put the ball back at the 29-yard line,
Yikes.
making it 2nd
And forever.
and long. I'm just going to call it 2nd and long. I can't do math right
7.
now.
16.
I'm fried. 16. See, this is why you're smart and
Yeah.
why you fly things. I just fix things. Clement comes in, 2nd down again. I'd be curious to see if they try to do this little. I don't know what
Trips
it is.
right, Twins down left, empty backfield, 3rd and 16. Come on, offensive line, let's give it some time. Snap.
Empty backfield. Clement tries to find it. He finds a lane. He tries to take off. He gains about 3 on the play. The problem is that defense is so disciplined. You're not going to get an open lane making 10 to 15 yards. You're only going to gain a handful. So it brings up 3rd and about 13 for the Chargers. I like the ambition to try and get out there, but they just have the speed and the strength on the defensive side to fill those gaps so fast that we're not going to be able to capitalize on it.
Almost like they're ranked 2nd.
It is almost like they're undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Weird. Again, we enjoy the Christ Prep organization as a whole. Again, same collective mindset as what we have.
Very good. Good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship.
Grant's
got some pressure. It's going to be trying the screen.
Knee was down when
Oh.
he caught it.
When he caught it.
Braden Wright went down to catch the ball, went down to a knee to do so, which automatically marks the player down, which is a loss of a yard, bringing up 4th and 16.
5, 10, 15, 16. Well done.
I counted the dots this time, or the dashes on the field.
Game's
So
not been real strong. So.
Morris is going to be the punter for the Chargers, 4th and 16. Now, I will say we did have a successful, in the junior high game, successful fake punt. That's not going to happen here, I guarantee it. A little bit better punt. Ball lands about the 40, gets a
Good
great
Chargers
Chargers
roll.
roll. Number 10 is acting like he's going to take it. Not going to happen. The Chargers surround it.
Down to the Chargers 20 or the Patriots 24.
24-yard line. 7:48 in the third quarter. It was a good flip of the field. Let me see.
Only 49 viewers.
Don't say that in
Yeah.
disgust, Mr.
Only
Young Godfrey.
49.
But
We
you gotta
like-
remember, there's like living rooms full of people.
I am appreciative of all 49 of those live stream clicks watching this right now.
There's living rooms full of people watching.
Snap.
Handoff, kind of
Quick
that screen out to
pass.
number 10. Grundy's trying to break down and wraps him up, but can't
Good
hold
closing
on.
down, nice.
Good
But he
flow
does
of
slow him
football.
down enough for his teammate to get over and finish off the tackle. Grundy breaks down, trying to get him to make a decision. I think it was Grundy, or was it Kane?
22.
Yeah,
23 out here.
23. Lincoln Kane. Sorry. Lincoln Kane on that play was able to break down and help try to get number 10 to make a decision. When he does so, he allows his defending cohorts to join over and help stop that tackle. I don't even know if cohorts is the right word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Trips out to the
Great
left.
Huddle, yeah. Trips left, single receiver down.
7:05 in the third. Direct snap. Oh, my
good.
goodness.
We're there for the tackle.
Carson Spears kind of got trucked, but he stopped him.
Filled the
I was
gap
going to say, I'm
nonetheless.
not going to filter myself because his father's standing next to me. He filled the gap, and he was able to trip him up. But that, thankfully, he slowed him down. He was there in the right spot. But, man, that was a hit he took.
He needs to stop.
Hey, whatever. It's makes it 3rd and 7 for Christ Prep here. The mist is kind of flowing across the field. You see it going across the lights here. Kind of a quad set again, which is kind of the go-to for the Patriots here. Everybody looking at the play on their wrist. Last-minute audible. Doesn't even fake the handoff. Delayed blitz. Able to get
Good
the
hit.
quarterback.
Oh,
But he was... Oh!
Incomplete.
Oh, he lose the ball?
Hey, five.
not
I think
catch
it's
it.
5.
Yeah,
Whoever
Landon
came,
Hilburn.
He came with a hit.
So that was a delayed
Great pressure.
blitz. Landon Hilburn is a machine, and this year what we've been able to see is him become the leader in that linebacker core with the intensity. It was a delayed blitz from the outside, comes in, puts the quarterback on the ground, incomplete pass. Chargers are going to take the ball over. Grundy's back to receive. The punter is on his 11, 12-ish yard line. Grundy's going to probably stop around the 35, see what happens with this. Now, I wonder if the punter's as good as the placement kicker because I don't think they've punted tonight. Have they?
I don't think so. I think
This is the first punt of Christ Prep for the night.
Little momentum shift there for Patriots.
Little wonky spin. Chargers need to just get away from it. There's no reason to even touch it.
Good roll.
That was like a little Indian rain dance around the football while it stops to roll about the 35-yard line. Number 43 down there to mark the ball. It was not going to be a returnable ball. Christ Prep got down really quick to defend, but because it was kind of like a flat knuckleball kind of kick, but that's all right. Kind of back where the Chargers left off with their last offensive stance. Ball about the 36-yard line. I don't know why the ref just moved that half-inch back, but come on, man. Work with us a little bit here, kid.
6:01 in the third. Chargers starting the drive on their 36.
What am I looking at? Oh. All right, here we go. Chargers in bat base formation. Grant Clement's going to clap his hands, get that ball going after Nate Fisher goes in motion. It's across the middle. I had that secondary blade.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Braden Wright gets a
Nice.
hold, gets a
Oh,
little bit of a stiff arm.
yes.
Get those strong legs a
40.
moving. Out of way, my baby. Choo choo. Here comes the train called Braden Wright all the way down to the 41. No, excuse me.
Cycling in 6.
39-yard line. Great pickup for the Chargers, moving the sticks, flipping the field. That's what we like to see.
They just took in 6 new players.
Trading out, getting a fresh new set of legs for the defense in there on that one. 5:44 on the play clock, ticking down in the third quarter. Johnson in motion, kind of that draw. They're trying to do it to the other opposite way, but it is not going anywhere. Braden Wright is stuffed as soon as he hits the line. It's going to be a loss of maybe a half a yard. We got a Charger down on the ground. I am not sure what's going on here. Never like seeing this stuff. Trying to figure. Oh, and he's up. Who is that?
Dang, no.
59 maybe?
59,
Is that Branscombe?
Yeah,
Marshall Branscombe?
I think 59 is.
Yeah. There goes Dad out there to help get him under there. Marshall Branscombe again is one of our sophomores playing up, trying to fill the role, which basically means we need linemen, and he's one of them.
And he's
So,
coming off a concussion.
yep. He is just coming off a concussion, isn't he? That's right. So this is his first game back.
Several weeks out.
He's been gone a few weeks. Number 70 coming in. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know the name. Coming in to fill in that
JV
tackle
guy.
spot. Yeah.
Sam Adams maybe?
No, it's not Sam Adams. He's out with a concussion.
He's out with a concussion, isn't he?
All right. Doesn't matter. The plays still have to be done. Trips to the right for Chargers, 2nd and 12. Nate Fisher readjusts just slightly. Grant Commit looks to his right, and the pocket just collapses all around him. It's going to be a loss of about 6 again, or 5. Loss of 5, 13, and
Thanks.
ugh. Man, oh man. It's going to be 13 and what?
Or 3rd and
17? No, 16.
16.
16. 3rd and 16.
Math.
Math is hard. I have some of my toes covered up right now because I'm wearing shoes, so I'm only going to be able to count to 10.
And you're down to one arm. So
I am down to one. Well, I'm not. Oh, I still have both arms,
Oh,
and they're still attached. Just one's in a sling. All right, Chargers, let's go. Trips out to the left, Twins out to the right. Empty backfield for Grant. Let's see. We got Jaden Mayo, Fisher, and Johnson out to the left. He looks to the right, kind of like that under the part screen. Ugh, goodness gracious. That out in the flat screen pass to Morris ain't going to do nothing for him. Again, no matter what we try and do, scraping and clawing and drawing up on the whiteboard, nothing is clicking right now for the Chargers. It's going to be 4th down. Ball is at the Patriots 48-yard line.
see if we can pin him. Hopefully.
Morris is out to punt, snaps it up, kicks the ball away. Good punt this time, end over end. Takes a
They go
good Charger
down
bounce out to the
13.
13-yard line. 3:15 left on the clock. Patriots are still up 31-0 over the Chargers. Able to flip the field a little bit here. Let's do what we need to do on defense and have 4 good plays and get out of here and get that ball back with some positive results here. I will say there are some frustrations. You can see it on the players' face and their behaviors on the field. But what they're wanting to do is they are not going to quit. They are not going to tuck their tail and run. Talking to some people at the halftime, they're still focused, trying to execute. There's that kind of quad receiver set. Bringing kind of a fake motion.
No.
Number 2 gets up the middle, finds the hole, wraps up, and it's a foot race.
He is gone.
He is not going to be touched unless the ref gets in his way. Number 2, all the way down from about the 13-yard line. Spin move, breaks a few tackles, and it was off to the races, and Chargers were not going to get there. I do want to note the ref's speed.
Yeah.
He hung with him pretty good, man. He had some wheels.
He had a few good steps.
I was
on
like,
him.
buddy, I don't think you got to race him. I think you just can watch and see if he's going to cross the end zone there. But he wanted to make sure he saw it up close and personal. Tacks another 6 onto the board. Going to make it 37-0. Extra points going to make it 38. I don't see any reason why he would miss this field goal. Chargers lined up way further out to the left of the formation this time, trying to set the edge a little bit and see if they can block it. A good snap, good hold, and it's away.
You got a good kicker.
He set the – you weren't in here, Jimmy.
No, I wasn't.
You should have checked in on live stream because he just set a record for Christ Prep with the longest field goal with that 48 win at
Was
the
it
first
48?
half. Yep. Again, not the second half. We were wanting 38-0. Christ Prep up over the Chargers. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Someone asked if we're remodeling the AV booth, and I don't think we're remodeling anything. We're just needing to get some upgraded equipment eventually so we can make sure you get the best experience possible sitting in your living room or wherever you're streaming. Even if you're at work, getting paid to watch this live, good for you.
Maybe there's a lot of noise, background noise. I don't know.
I don't know.
Take it back.
Take it back to the church. We want to shout out to Mr. Campbell. Mr. Campbell brought out some DeWalt space heaters for the sidelines and cheerleaders to be able to stay warm tonight. It's really cool out here. A little propane heater he brought out so they could stay warm. 86 comes back, boots that ball away. It's going to be short, fielded by Spears at about the 17. He takes off, has a little bit of a move, gets wrapped up pretty quick, even around his neck, about the 31-yard line.
Chargers will start this drive from their own 31.
The clock is a ticking. 2:30, going to be closer to about 2:15 by the time this ball gets snapped. Again, thank you for all you guys chiming in out there. We appreciate your support. Let's see. Split out wide to the right. Morris, Johnson down here. Single lone receiver to the right is Grundy. They put Morris in motion. Going to hike it up. Trying to set the edge. Braden Wright finds a gap, makes a few cuts. He's going to get a gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. Get the ball all the way out to the Chargers' 38-yard line. Right in the center, almost right between the two hashes, just a little offset to the right. I like the misdirection using Sawyer to help kind of set the edge from those delayed blitzes that have been coming through. Really a tough contest. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Again, they probably wish that they knew they had the shimmy shake and the cinnamon roll play, but they don't because they're not as cool as we are on junior high, buddy.
I really appreciate that motion to come in and block.
I do too.
It's good. I'm going to have to take that back to the whiteboard here during the off season.
Again, in motion again. Braden Wright fakes the handoff. They cannot get it to Edom. Ball was just thrown a little out of his reach. Tries to slide and Johnson. Number 2, Jake Johnson, would have had the first down, but he's sliding with on his hip trying to get there to get it. I do like that play because they bit on the fake to Braden Wright pretty quick. Chargers got to get, 4 yards here, 3rd and 4. We got to get something going, getting those sticks moving. I wonder if they're going to try to get this off before the end of the quarter.
They'll get it.
Yeah, they'll get one. Have to.
Flats open.
There you
Got
go.
Braden
Wright gets it. He gets up the field, makes a cut, gets across the 50-yard line to the 49 of the Christ Prep area, and that's what we're talking about right there. I like it when you run it right there. You like that? That's a throwback. That's going to end the third quarter here for the Chargers. And fourth quarter, one of the thing I don't ever notice, I don't know if you guys up here, my partners in crime in the booth with me, I don't know if you guys had this tradition when you played football, but at the start of the fourth quarter, I used to say, get them up, and everyone would yell, 4 for the fourth quarter. Guess not.
We had something similar, not that. Though.
What did you do?
So everybody would get 4 on their fingers, right? And then it was head coach would yell fourth quarter. We'd respond to fourth quarter 4 times.
Oh.
So fourth quarter, and the fans would get into it too.
That seems kind of redundant.
Just
Did it work?
yeah, you knew it was the fourth quarter.
Well, I knew it was fourth quarter if I ran my fingers up and yelled 4 really loud too, though.
Well, I don't know.
Or just the self-awareness of the clock running down, right? I don't know. What about you guys? Anything?
7th inning stretch.
Ooh.
Hey, Jimmy,
Whoa.
that door is right there, my friend. I think you.
Did you hear me calling your game earlier?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
Well,
I
yeah.
said there was a home run.
No, this is Jimmy Spears announcing the junior high game. Hey, if a cow laughs, does milk come out of his nose? How can we focus on the field if we hear jokes from the booth like that, Jimmy?
Talking about.
Here we go.
Whoa.
We had Happy Hump Day.
Oh, here we go.
Happy Hump Day.
Not KC, but close to home for some of us.
That's right. Chargers line up. Put 22 in motion to block. Braden Wright gets stuffed pretty quick. He does make a little bit. Let's keep that thing going. I think I'd ready.
I was going over your stream.
That's right.
Orange and blue.
We're going to go ahead and shut that down just in case there's copyright laws involved. We don't want to have them cancel our live stream.
That was Jeff Godfrey and Toby Godfrey on Red Kingdom rendition.
Yeah, they were partnering it up. Father-son duo. 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. Again, I know, Scott Morris, you've said, hey, can you get the tackles? We can't hardly see some of the numbers out here. We apologize for that. Base formation. Fake handoff to Kyle Edom, who is back.
D-ball, Zach's got it.
Morris is able to collect it. He's going to call it a reception all the way down
30-yard pitch and catch.
to the 21 of
caught it.
Christ Prep.
Caught it, got it taken away, and took it
They
back.
were wrestling for it all the way down. Really, honestly, a solid defensive play for Christ Prep, but Morris was able to wrestle it and come down with it, fighting the whole way. That's good for a Chargers first down. Give me 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line in Christ Prep territory. You know, that has been a play for a while that has been the go-to for the Chargers. First time they've ran it tonight, really, because one of the things we know about Christ Prep is they watch film and they're very disciplined, and they were prepared for this game. Fake handoff to Edom. A little bit of pressure on the backside. Johnson is able to complete it. Touchdown Chargers! Atta baby! Booyah!
Flag on the play.
Oh, you guts to be kidding me!
Where's the flag?
On the
It's over there.
27.
Are you?
Someone had to make a business decision on that one. Unfortunately, it's the wrong one. Hopefully, this is probably gonna come back. You know the refs don't want to say it. He's covering his face. He doesn't want to hear the boos from the crowd. As he walks over, the head ref looks at us, and here he comes. As the ball gets repositioned, holding on the Chargers. That backs the ball up all the way to the 32.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. Great play by Grant Clement, getting it right in the pocket where Johnson can make the play. Takes a touchdown off the board. Resets first down. 1st and 20. Yuck. It makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit, but that's all right. We still have a lot to play.
Do it again.
Ugh. Base formation again. Ball snap. Clement looks immediately to his right, tries to fire off to Morris. Morris looks at it, hey, that's my bad. Made the cut a little too late. You can see Coach Hunt shaking his head on the sideline. It was there. Goodness, man. 9:18 left in this contest. Christ Prep up 38-0 over Chargers. 2nd and 20. The mist has settled in here into this bowl of stadium. Bowl of stadium? Bowl of stadium. It is a bowl. Stadium bowl.
More like a
Bowl.
saucer.
Teacup.
A saucer with like some bread on the side.
Jimmy, I thought you left.
Not
Just
yet.
kidding.
Not yet.
Trips right for the Chargers. They kind of abandoned the run here. Pump fake, not reading and on the same page whatsoever.
Well, he had to get rid of it so fast.
He was trying to get rid of it, but holy cow, kids. Now we start to see the misfiring happen again. We need to refocus. Braden Wright coming back into the formation. Edom getting a break. He was filling in so Braden Wright could reset a little bit. 8:20 left in the game clock. What are you dialing up here, Coach?
So you don't have to get it all here, right? Maybe a screen ball. You got some wide side of the field. Maybe a rollout to the right. Get 10. Give yourself a chance for fourth down, right? You think this has got to be fourth down territory?
Yeah,
We've had some man up top. Maybe Morris on a quick out route. 10-yard out. What do we got? We got
Maybe they go back to that hook and
Twins
ladder
left.
play.
Twins right.
Yep, quad set for the Chargers. Braden Wright single back in the backfield. He's going to release out to the flats. What in the world are we doing? There's so much miscommunication going on right now. I'm not sure entirely what's going on. There's some frustrations. Clement's getting rushed in the pocket.
Get tired.
You can tell the linemen are having a conversation of like, hey, who is that guy? Again, we had an injury on the line, so we have kind of our, with the fill-in of Vestal, and then now Branscombe going out. We almost are on that third level of lineman for us here. 4th and 20 for the Chargers. Got to get something going. 7:10 left in the contest today. Man, got to find some positive things here to take away from this game. Tight trips formation to the right. Going to sweep it out. Sawyer Morris. No. Braden Wright gets a lane. He takes off. He
Cuts
sets
back
the edge. He gets the first down. Let's check the field. There is
first and goal.
no mustard on that salad. No limes in the lemons or lemons in the lime. No bananas in the grass. Whatever we're going to make up that sounds halfway decent. Brings up 1st and goal for the Chargers. Man, I really want to see Braden Wright get a touchdown here.
Yes, please.
He's got the speed on the outside. Maybe we do that like a misdirection with a counter type thing set up. I don't know what plays they have lined up. I'm a huge fan of something like that if we can get it going.
Morris in motion.
Kind of that misdirection. Braden Wright gets stuffed quick, but he digs deep and gains about 3 on the play, all the way down to the 6-yard line. Clock is still moving. 6 minutes. It just hit the 6-minute mark of the game. 2nd and goal, for the Chargers deep into the Christ Prep territory. I know Christ Prep has a lot of pride in what they do, but at the same time, they would love to have a shutout here. Finishing out the regular season prior to going down to Florida for the national tournament. Again, let's see what happens. They break the huddle. They come into that tight trips formation again. Trips to the right. Kind of almost like a jumbo set, like what we do in junior high. They pull a guard and a tackle. It's a reverse out to Sawyer Morris.
Down to
All the way down to the 1. I love that play.
We got one Chargers down.
Who do we got down over here? That is the 3rd fill-in lineman for the Chargers. That is very no bueno. I don't speak a lot of Spanish, but
good.
bueno is
That
no
means-
good. No bueno.
Hell, no good.
The other part that's not good is Morris is hobbling off to the sideline. Gets out the roller ball, starts trying to roll out, or his water bottle. I'm going to say it's a roller ball. Game time decision here to try and figure out what needs to be done. I think that was number 70. So if that is the case, where are we going to put, who are we going to put into that tackle position for this game?
What if we can borrow one of their guys?
This is kind of where we've been for the season. Not a ton of lineman options out for us this year.
And he's first year, isn't he?
You can't. I think it is his first year to playing. Yeah, and you know what? We can't really make excuses about that. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying the inexperience and lack of numbers has really kind of been a thorn in our side all season.
We do got a great JV team, though.
We do have a good JV team.
I mean, these guys.
Oh, yes, that's right.
They go.
All right. Plays coming in. Who's 51? I'm sorry, I don't know who 51 is. I apologize, Chargers Nation. I tried to do a quick shuttle pass. It's not.
Forward pass.
It is a forward pass. It's not a fumble. Tried to do that little Mahomes Kelsey special. Oh my goodness! Fourth and 1.5, maybe. All right, I'm starting the slow clap. Let's go, people back home.
Here, Casey.
I can't hit the table. I'm sorry. It's making the camera move. I apologize, guys. All right. Now, again, this is me in that type of jumbo formation. Get under center and just, give the old Philly,
Get out there and get
the
on
Philly
line.
special, whatever, the tush push. 92% of the time it works every time kind of thing.
They better hurry up.
I don't-
Get online.
I'm gonna go fake toss sweep, bootleg to the right, and give Clement the option to run or to throw it.
They put Grundy in motion. They dump it out to him. Oh, and he's able to get it. Touchdown Chargers!
No flags.
No flags on the play. I believe that's Jaden Mayo with the reception just inside the pylon. They hadn't put Grundy in motion to go hit the deep part of the end zone. Mayo was underneath, made the connection just inside the pylon. I think that keeps the Chargers putting points on the board, avoiding the shutout. Good stuff. I like the continued execution of that. Clock is stopped at 3:39. We're gonna obviously. We're not going for a field goal here. There's no point. We're going to try and get some more points on the board.
Come back and win this thing.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Get us more viewers.
What?
Little fourth quarter.
Getting used.
dopamine.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean they're excited, right? Put some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, hey, especially with a team like this, not having a shutout is huge. They sweep to Braden Wright. He tries to get it back to Mayo in triple coverage, not where it should have been, but Braden Wright tried to get the extra points in. It wasn't there, but that's all right. Now,
Up to 60. 60 viewers.
what? 60 people?
Let's go.
Man, we're about to hit this worldwide. We're going to get one of those YouTube plaques to put behind us sometime. I doubt it.
Someday.
But
Whole 60 viewers.
are you one of them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it doesn't count if you get on your phone to get us to that 60, but we'll take it anyway. Guys, from our point of view, the rain has kind of settled in here. The mist is thick. You can see it just kind of, even on the live stream, the mist is coming through here, making the field a little soggy, even though it's turf. Now, I'm guessing this is going to be an onside kick. You have nothing to lose at this point. When they do the onside kick, they typically put the football down and will come out of that huddled formation and then just go for it. Last time they did this, I believe Edom recovered his own kickoff.
The time before that, they missed, and the time before that, he blew up their guy.
So Kyle Edom sets the ball up at the 40-yard line. I imagine they're going to come just running out of the huddle talking. The whistle is blown. They're having that conversation. And boom, there it goes. A nice jump off the ball. Number 7 jumps on. Great kick. I mean,
Really good.
hit the turf at the right spot to get up in the air. Number 7 for the Patriots cover it up. And they take over at the 46-yard line. So on their own 46-yard line, I don't mind that call one bit.
As much as I like you guys,
Just like that, huh?
Jimmy Spears says, I've had enough of this. He's going
I'm
downstairs.
gonna go hug my bride.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate all you do, Mr. Spears.
Thank you guys. You guys
You
are
are
awesome.
loved by all.
You guys are awesome.
Have a good one, Bubba. First and 10 for Christ Prep. Again, on the 46-yard line. That standard formation, kind of quad set now. High snap 20. another quarterback gets in there, gets some
Got him
plays,
bottled up
and
for
he
a
gets
loss
bottled
of
up.
2 or 3.
Yeah, let's get that closer so we can hear you. I'm going to aim that at you.
Second, and I'm gonna call it 12.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, is that a new quarterback? Nope, there he is. Okay, never mind. Disregard what I just said. I'm being dumb. For a second, I thought I saw a different quarterback in there for Christ Prep. 2nd and 12. Clock is running. 3:07 on the play clock here. Not play clock. Scoreboard clock. Whatever kind of clock it is. We're just under 3 minutes now. Ball snap by number 20. Oh, goodness.
Stayed with it, though.
Grabbed it. Did not let the tackle around the neck stop him. Number 6 keep pushing down.
Malachi Keith maybe on the tackle. 31 coming in
Yep.
getting some reps
31,
late in the
Malachi
ball game here.
Keith, the true freshman, came in. Gain of about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. No, about 3rd and 5, right?
3rd and 5.
No, 3rd and 6. 7. I can't count.
Close enough.
Close enough. It doesn't matter. It's 3rd down. They can't. We got to get a stop here, get the sticks moved. It's on the 49-yard line. Chargers showing blitz. 20 grabs the ball. They picked up the blitz well. He's scrambling. He's going to get sacked for a major. Oh, that ball comes out.
Oh, it's going to be close. Here comes away
Oh,
with
I
it.
think he fell on it.
Fell on it. He got it.
20
After a
gets the
loss
ball
of
stripped
about
away.
15, maybe 20.
Oof. It's going to bring up 4th down. I assume, please tell me this has to be the punt team. Going to be ball at the 24-yard line for Christ Prep. So we're going to get a good stop here defensively. The clock is still running. Do you stop the clock here so you give them one more time?
I think it's the turbo clock with the greater than 30 maybe. I don't know if they'll stop it on. Yeah, I'm sure if we called a timeout, we probably would.
Yeah. By the time the Chargers get this ball, it's going to be just a minute left.
Away, end over
Good end over end.
Oh, we
Grundy tries to catch it. Bounces off his chest.
3 falls on it.
Bounces off his chest. Hit immediately. Ball rolls backwards again. Edom falls on it. Chargers going to take over on the 30. Coach Moob looks over to Grundy and says, "This is how we catch the punt." Being that I know that kid pretty well, he's going to let that bother him for a while. But not much you can do. 1:12 on the clock. Chargers 6, Christ Prep 38. Ball on the 31-yard line. So you're saying there's a chance. There's
Hail Mary onside, Hail Mary onside.
Hail Mary onside. Don't run off too much. Get outside. Stop the clock. Good block by Aiden Lauder out to the outside, but ball gets out to about the 37-yard.
Pick up
It's less than a minute. What are we doing? Why are we not calling timeout? I know we're not going to win this game, right? There's no time left to do that, but at least stop the clock and at least make an effort. I don't know. I'm going to shut up. Trips out to the left. Grant makes a cutback. Let's see if he can get out of bounds. Gets the first down and a few more. Stops the clock with 32 seconds left. Chargers first down. 32 seconds left in the game. Coach Hunt giving the signs in. They're going to come to the huddle real quick. Good pressure coming out to the outside. Underthrown. Number 10 is on it right to get Morris right from the get-go. Help each other up. They've been going against each other all night. Been doing a great job. Again, just a few seconds ran off the clock. 27 seconds. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Appreciate all you guys chiming in, watching the show from wherever you're watching it on your phones or TVs. This is going to wrap up the season for the regular season for both programs.
Trips right.
Trips right.
Shotgun snap. Clement rolling right. He's got to throw it. Gets rid of it.
Gets rid of it as he's hit out of bounds. 17 seconds left on the clock. Again, this is going to wrap up the season for both programs. You know, the week before Thanksgiving, the week of the 17th of November, a lot of the programs all over the country travel down to Panama City Beach, where they're going to be playing in whatever selected division that they've fallen into based on the rankings. And then they're going to play their games. Most teams will play a game on Thursday, have a day of rest, and play a final game on Saturday to determine the rankings within each of those divisions. I believe it's 4 divisions, so we take over all of Panama City while we shuffle around playing all the stuff.
Snap. Clement's got it.
He's going to take off. He doesn't have it secured. He's going to launch it again out of bounds. Evades the sack, evades the pressure, throws it out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and 10. 9 seconds left on the clock. You might as well just line everybody up and full send, right?
Send it.
Have that good old rugby play squared away where people just are kind of staggered, or, you know, this is the type of time when this play happens. You hear yakety sax playing in the background. You know, as the ball gets shuffled around 30 million times. Let's see what they're going to do here. 4th and 10, final play of the game, most likely for today. Coming to the end of the 3rd game of the triple header. Christ Prep besting all 3 of the Chargers teams today. Oh, there's that hook and ladder play.
Good for a first
Who
down.
was?
I
Oh,
don't know who
he
that
gets out of. Was that who was that?
2 seconds.
Damian Vestal, our lineman, our senior lineman, getting some love with the hook and ladder play.
That may be their version of the shimmy shake.
I love it. Give the senior some love on his last regular season game.
2 seconds. We got one more play here.
Oh, goodness. I like it. Timeout was called. Damian's like, I'm not a sprinter, guys. What are we doing? But it was good. I like the call. Have some fun with it, right? Timeout. 2 seconds left. He's able to get out of bounds with 2 seconds left. I would venture to say you're going to see some type of prevent or something. Quarter. What do you call it?
Cover 4.
Cover 4. Quarters, right?
Quarters.
I go back to my times of playing NFL blitz.
Ooh.
And I still would be like, nah, I'm going to send everybody anyway, right? But if I was playing Madden, probably that deep prevent coverage or something like that where they're not going to allow a
safety
throw
back
pass.
here about the 10-yard line. Everybody else probably on the 40.
You got Grundy split out wide to the right. Same with Johnson. And I think that's Mayo. I'm not sure. Up top is, I think, Nate Fisher. Nope, that's not Mayo. Who is that? Aiden Lauder. That's going to be out to Aiden Lauder. He dives to catch it, but unfortunately, that is going to be it. And that's going to end it tonight, guys. Chargers, Patriots walking the 50-yard line to congratulate. You're going to see everybody gaggle up in the middle of the field around the 50 like they've done for every game tonight. We want to acknowledge that because that is something that we do stand apart in both programs as opposed to what you see in some other arenas of football. Both teams will gather in the middle of the field, intermix with both teams, and then they call out. One player will call out another player from the other team and what they did well, what they did to make them better tonight, what they experienced in the contest. Call them out, give them a little bit of praise for their efforts tonight. And that happens on both sides of the ball. Then both the head coaches are going to have a moment to talk to the teams collectively. And then again, they're gonna circle up, lay, a hand on each other's shoulders as brothers. pray out the game, and then break down with brotherhood in the middle, and then wrap this game up for the evening. This will be the last time of the regular season. The Chargers are going to come over and sing the Chargers song to their home fans. Next time you'll hear it will be down in Panama City. You are not going, correct? Not this time?
I am not headed down.
You could bring a helicopter.
That'll be next year.
They fly helicopters down there.
I've flown down there. It's incredible.
Well, I'm just saying you could come down here. But we're going to get out of here and sign off for the night. Again, thanks for all those fans from PA, New York, all those places in between. Thank you again for watching and supporting everything down here. Appreciate everything you guys do. Be safe for those out there traveling, and we will catch you next time. We're out.